Hello, everybody. Greetings, salutations,
Hi.
welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to session 0 of Rime of the Frostmaiden HARDCORE. Very good to see you all today. We got a lot to go over today. We've got today we're going to be talking about a little bit of lore with the setting that you guys are currently in. We're going to talk about some new mechanics we'll be introducing to the hardcore rule set. We're going to be talking about old mechanics as well because we've got 3 new players in our hardcore setting. Mr. Lawlman himself returning.
Oh my god, it's him!
It's him, Lawlman.
We're so back, baby.
We are so back. Mr. Tomfawkes. And Mr. LobosJr joining us for the hardcore world. And of course, returning, as always, the sickos who continuously agree to join. Juniper and TheCrownedDM. Welcome back.
Yeah, you sick of us yet?
Fucking walked out as the crowd gets hyped up.
Yeah.
Fucking fireworks exploding behind us. Yo, what's up, pussies?
Save us, senpais.
Yes, it's
We're gonna die
we're gonna
first, don't worry.
we're gonna put you through the blender, dude.
it's very important that I bring people who have played hardcore games before, so you get like a nice little false sense of security where you're like, maybe it won't be so bad. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not going to be as bad as everyone thought it was going to be. And then we come in and we swing pretty hard. So it's going to be a good time.
Only when you feel the rumbling of the train tracks upon your face do you realize it's too late.
That's that is actually absolutely correct.
That's beautiful.
So before we begin with character creation, if you had a chance to look around the map, this is the campaign map. It is a frozen fucking wasteland.
Yeah, I'm looking at this rock.
Yep.
It kind of looks like this other rock.
Yep. It's
like water here.
yeah,
Very lush and well populated, I must say.
It is indeed a frozen wasteland. I think most of the game, I haven't actually looked around the map, like takes part in like this center area a little bit. You know, maybe you'll head off into the mountains, and that's where things are going to get really terrifying.
Yeah.
Cool.
Specifically, the traveling. The traveling is where shit gets really rough. You've got, first of all, everywhere is considered extreme cold conditions. What this means is if you all are not armed for the elements in warm clothing, you'll begin to freeze. You'll have to make Constitution saving throws every hour or begin to suffer exhaustion. And we will actually talk about that because exhaustion is a new mechanic that we are introducing into the hardcore experience, where if you max out your exhaustion, you're just gonna wither away and die, like actual full-blown just start dying at that point in time. So, but we'll talk about all of that. We'll get into the nitty gritty and the mechanics and all of that. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of nice music going. Just kind of calm things down a little bit, you know? I'm kind of like hyping out your dooms and your deaths, but honestly, at the end of the day, like, you know, we're gonna relax a little bit.
Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it won't be a popsicle.
Yeah, maybe it will be okay. Maybe
You only die if you play bad, after all.
This will be a fun gallivant, and we'll just be silly little guys.
Yeah, that's
Not me though.
Simply
I've never
lock
known
in.
playing bad.
imagine your character dies and I just immediately go, didn't lock in. Like that.
Wow.
Freezes to death because we ran out of supplies in the mountains.
Yeah.
Ah, well, your misplay.
Skill
Yeah,
issue.
misplay. Yeah,
Skill
skill
issue.
issue. Fucking lame. I also want you to think of this game a little bit like the Oregon Trail, where, you know,
Nice.
having food and water and appropriate travel and clothing and all that stuff are all things that you're going to need. Because when a sudden blizzard hits, or, you know, you hear the sound of a distant avalanche, It's good to be prepared. It is absolutely good to be prepared. Now, let me actually kind of ping. I know you can't see any town stuff. So, Jesus Christ, can't. Okay, so there's no fucking roads. Okay, I need you to scroll. I need you to lock in, like right here. Okay, I need you to lock the fuck in.
Locked.
Yeah,
This is a hill, boss.
Yeah,
right there.
This is the 10 towns. This is where you guys will be starting.
Oh god, there's just barely a road that's visible.
Yeah, like
Fuck my life.
I need you to zoom the fuck in. Yeah, see that's the road in the 10 towns.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is where you're
I want
starting.
glasses. What are you asking of me right now?
This is where you're starting, guys. The 10 towns. Isn't this great?
Why am I here?
It's colder than I thought.
Yeah,
I hate
it's
Nippy.
I also am requesting everyone to, if you can afford it, can you lower your ACs down as uncomfortably low as they're willing to go, just to really feel. Maybe open, if you're still dealing with the winter, maybe just open your windows a little bit.
But I have a
turn
winter
off-
candle. I like that.
I have naturally bad circulation, so I'm already pretty immersed.
Okay, good. That works. I think that's gonna
BRB
work.
gonna bring my laptop to a walk-in freezer to play this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
I have low iron. Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's great. That's
Okay.
wonderful. Let me. Okay, so moving that up there, adjusting. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the 10 towns, shall we? Trying to give you an idea of, because some of you were actually asking in the pre-show, like, why the hell would I be here? Why would anyone have arrived here, or what they do? So
Good question.
I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a history lesson. I'm gonna let you know what the 10 towns is all about. So the 10 towns didn't spring up overnight. It kind of started from humble beginnings 4 centuries ago. Immigrants from all over Faerun came here in search of escape or adventure and built a modest trade post atop the hill where Bryn Shander now stands. One by one, settlements began to sprung up on the shores of Mer Doldun, Black Dinishare, and the Redwaters. The ever-present threats of orcs and other monsters compelled the poorly defended lakeside town to turn Bryn Shander from a modest hilltop trading post into a walled town capable of defending all 10 towners if and when the worst comes. Most of the towns contain trace evidence of the immigrant cultures that birthed them. This evidence is carved into houses, statues, and other fixtures. For example, the dinosaur carvings on the older buildings of Goodmead remind folk that many of its original settlers were Chultan. And Chultan, let me look that up. It refers to those from the Chultan Peninsula. So, consisting primarily of members of a Tabaxi tribe, catfolk tribe.
Oh.
Well, there you go. We got that.
Cholt like the jungle Cholt?
Yeah.
Where the dinosaurs are?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing here, you weirdo?
He fucking got tired of dinosaurs, man. I mean, like, if you got
You don't want to be next to the Tomb of Annihilation? What's up, man?
So there you go. Residents of 10 towns tend to remain indoors when they're not working, since it's so frightfully cold outside, which gives each settlement a deathly quiet aspect. Most people who venture outdoors are bundled up in so much cold weather clothing as to be barely recognizable. They don't stand around long enough for cold wind to get the better of them. Auril, which we're going to learn a bit about this adventure, Auril's winter spell has caused the population of 10 towns to dwindle and has heightened rivalries that have simmered for years. Turning neighboring towns against one another as competition for resources become increasingly intense. The alliance of 10 towns won't hold if the mounting tribalism continues to threaten the common good. And the reason why we've got all of these towns sort of turning against each other is specifically because All the information's kind of scattered around here. Because it's very important you guys know this, because it kind of does sort of set the mood a little bit. Essentially, where the hell is it? Lift up the lakes. There's sacrifices going on. Is essentially what I wanted to tell
heavens.
you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, put me in.
There are sacrifices specifically to Auril. The desperate people of 10 towns hoping to appease Auril so that Summer can return the Icewind Dale make sacrifices to the Frostmaiden on nights of the new moon. This is a new practice that started a little over a year ago, unfortunately. And it became clear that Auril was angry and Summer would not be returning anytime soon. The town speakers have unanimously agreed to honor these practices, which they considered necessary evils, but would end them in a heartbeat if Auril was to be appeased or dealt with in some other way. The nature of the sacrifices varies from town to town, but usually takes one of three forms. A humanoid sacrifice. Bryn, Shander, East Haven, and Targos hold lotteries the afternoon before the new moon, and the unlucky person whose name is drawn is sacrificed at nightfall.
Damn.
The ill-fated soul is stripped bare and either tied to a post or sent into the tundra to die. Accusations of rigged lotteries are common, but usually not acted upon. There are also food sacrifices, so smaller towns that can't afford to give up anybody will give up their food instead. A day's catch of knucklehead trout, yes, Lobos, there will be fishing, is strung up on wooden racks a mile outside town to be claimed by Yeti and other creatures that embody Auril's wrath. Or warmth. Towns that can't bring themselves to give up their people or their food will forsake warmth for a night. No fires are lit between dusk and dawn, forcing locals to share body heat for warmth.
Oh.
Anyone who dares to light a fire is savagely beaten.
Oh my god, the party cuddle pile?
This
This is gonna be awesome.
we're gonna get
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna get really comfortable with each other in this fucking adventure.
Man.
So, welcome to the Rime of the Frostmaiden, everyone. This, I think, sets up your beginning town of the 10 towns and everything that it is going through. After the characters are created, we will actually be discussing which of the 10 towns you guys will be starting in. I'll be giving you a little bit of information about each town, and then you guys are free to talk amongst yourselves where you would like to start. I feel like kind of having an idea of what your characters are before we get to this point before choosing which town, I think will help decide which direction you want to go. Above board, there are a couple of quests that you all will be able to accomplish within the 10 towns. And each of the towns has their own quest as well. I will also give you information of the starting rumors of each town to see which of those kind of appeals to you. Each town also has a rating in 3 ranks. Friendliness, services, and I think like shelter. So you can also determine which of the towns might actually be a good starting area for you, because you might have an area that's got great services, but the people are kind of, grumpy. You may also have a town with poor shelter, which means if you want to sleep there, you're going to have to find an outhouse or something, because there is no inn or tavern that you can just simply, saunter on over and rest. So your starting town is definitely going to help influence the beginning directions of this. And keep in mind that the 10 towns isn't like in one location. It's scattered all about. So if you want to go into a different town, that means you're going to have to travel to that town in the frozen wasteland that is the Icewind Dales. So, before I think No. So let's talk a little bit about what we are adding before we get to character creation.
Wait, I had one quick question about the 10
Please.
towns before.
Yes.
Are they like towns, or are they more like pop-up encampments? Because I'm kind of picturing like RV parks, to be honest.
Yeah, and both. Honestly, some towns are going to be a little bit more densely populated. Some of them are going to feel like RV camps. Like
Interesting. Okay.
they're all. Each town is going to have sort of a different vibe or feeling. None of them they're all not going to be like these well-established towns. You might find a town that has a traveling merchant encampment because there is no other craftsmen in one of those towns, and they actually survive off of like the nomads and the traveling merchants that kind of hop between town to town with their
sick.
trade. Yeah, so it's it's all various walks of life, and that's kind of where you really have to decide which direction that you'd like to go with that. So, and we'll definitely touch on each spot near the end of today's session. So, very quickly, I'm not going to break down all of the mechanics. I'm just going to kind of give you a general overview. I did actually post for you guys a list of new combat maneuvers that each of you are able to do to sort of spice up combat a little bit, give you guys a little bit more options as you guys are there. In this version of Icewind Dale of Rime of the Frostmaiden, we are introducing a bunch of new combat maneuvers to kind of change up your fighting style. If you prefer fighting with a shield, we now have mechanics for both blocking and parrying, which takes up a reaction. So now you will have a bunch of new reaction options that aren't just, I do an attack of opportunity or I cast shield. You will actually have some other options with that. Blocking will reduce incoming damage, while parrying may allow you to deflect an attack altogether so that what would hit you now does not. We are including a new maneuver called Charge, which allows you to do our first full round action to charge in a direction in a straight line. You move at double the speed, and if you arrive over at a target, you're able to make an attack on that creature. We fleshed out dragging mechanics, specifically when you are grappling a creature and wish to move them around or push or pull them around to different locations. We now have, we've established what that is. Nothing's really changed from the grapple rules. It's just kind of a little bit more detailed. Flanking is now back. Flanking allows you to have a instead of doing advantage, now has a +2 to your attack rolls, and the only way that you're able to flank is if you have a line drawn through a creature that's over there. And then Tumble allows you to actually move through enemy units as well as threatened spaces with an acrobatics check. So you do have a bunch of these maneuvers. A lot of these maneuvers were inspired by old 3rd edition games, which then found their way into Pathfinder. So for Pathfinder players or those that have played 3rd edition games, this will feel a little bit familiar. For those that haven't, please do not worry. It has been developed with 5e in mind. So we've tried to keep this as straightforward and simplified right now.
I'm a fast learner.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi.
But by maneuvers, you don't mean the fighter battle mass. These are everybody.
This is for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could be a barbarian doing this. You could be a cleric doing this. You got all sorts of stuff. And
badass.
There will be more maneuvers introduced as we go on. I kind of wanted to start small, so I'm not ambushing you guys with a huge thing of rule sets. There'll be new spell casting, quote unquote, maneuvers to allow you to like upcast spells and things like that.
Nice.
And I will also be working on a new rule set that allows you to, there'll be bonus action spells that will allow you to modify your spells as an action. So there'll be cantrip spell modifications. There will also be spell like actual spell slot modifications to have a spell do more damage or add like a draining effect to it. And as you sort of continue on with that, you'll actually be able to favorite some of these combinations so that they only take up one spell slot, and you kind of make it your own. Much like spells in D&D, like Born Canaan's Mansion, or any of the named spells, you'll actually have the ability to kind of create your own spells, and once you favorite them, you can even give them a name, like those. That is your own named spell that no one else no one else has to do. Yeah, so a lot of this that we're gonna be doing and adding and all that stuff will be is gonna be part of our IOverse 5e system. So we're definitely gonna be experimenting with this in this setting because I felt like it would be a good way to do that.
Dude, I love being a guinea pig. I'm in.
Yeah. So those are the new combat mechanics. We will also be, because there's going to be a bit of traveling and survival around, there will be new travel mechanics. There will be new camping mechanics, where, you know, setting up camp, depending on where you set up camp, and the environments will ultimately determine how you set up that camp so that you can provide adequate shelter. And provide some necessary boons and buffs to kind of help you along your way, kind of keep you fed, kind of motivate and inspire. And camping is also going to be very important because we are also including 2 new stats that every character will have. And it's something that we'll be keeping track of. Your character sheets don't have them now, but they will. We're currently working with a module maker to introduce them. And that is exhaustion and strain. So exhaustion has been around in 5e for a bit. We're changing it to kind of to simplify it a little bit, where your exhaustion score will now you will now subtract your exhaustion score from any D20 roll you do. Your body and mind is essentially getting fatigued. You'll be exhausted for inadequate protection against the elements, not eating, not drinking, not sleeping, or having restless night's sleep. So yeah, we're not doing the 2014 exhaustion rules where like 1 tick and your ability scores are fucked. It's literally going to be, you know, you have 1 exhaustion, that's a -1 penalty to all of your D20 rolls, and you'll regain that back by, you know, taking care of yourself, essentially. Think of this as like my way of saying, you know, eat healthy, hydrate, sleep plenty of hours, you know, except in game. If you get to 10 exhaustion, you perish, essentially. Your body just gives up. So it's very important that you are taking care of yourself throughout these adventures, because if you do end up getting to 10 exhaustion, you will die. Your body just gives up at that point and perishes. The next part is going to be strain, which also goes up to 10. Unlike exhaustion, whenever you gain a point of strain, I will be rolling a D10. If the D10 result is equal to or less than the number of strain that you have, you will suffer an affliction. What this means is it'll be a random affliction. Kind of think of it as, for Crowned and Juniper, think of it as our injury system, but kind of more temporary. These afflictions will do things like you'll take lower damage, or you'll have to make a wisdom save before accepting healing. You kind of sort of have a little bit of a breakdown, as it were. And you'll need to take some time to sort of soothe and relax. Spells like Calm Emotions or taking short or long rests are a way to kind of like, soothe the affliction a little bit. If you get to 10 strain and you are suffering from 3 afflictions or more, you will have a heart attack and die. flat out. You
Yes, sir.
you're done.
Quick.
Hey.
You're gone. So
Your head explodes.
yes, you essentially, your heart gives out and you just immediately perish at that point in time. Much like Darkest Dungeon and things like that, especially with exhaustion, we are also going to be introducing new items that you may be, some new trade goods you may be interested in purchasing while you are traveling. Coffee beans, for example, having some coffee to be while you're the one on guard while everyone else sleeps to keep your exhaustion at bay. Or something to kind of like push the exhaustion away. Having alcohol or like gaming items are ways to sort of lower your strain a little bit, kind of calm down and relax a little bit more, you know, to kind of keep yourself in check. And of course, you know, these are all natural ways that you will be inflicted with exhaustion and strain. And that is because, and I'm committing to this now, which is going to be fun, but I think it's going to be a good time. So there are the key story areas and things like that, but the goal is this map will be a hex crawl map. So as you travel, you will be exploring hexes. Every time you get to a new hex, a new event happens, essentially.
Sick. I like it.
It's kind of like continue to build the story, as it were. And it could be your typical D&D adventures of like, you encounter a group of enemies, but it might be something, you know, a little bit more deeper than that. Maybe you'll find some ancient, you know, ruins that you can kind of learn a little bit of history of Icewind Dale. Maybe you'll find another traveling party, you know, or a traveling nomad or merchant who may have some, you know, good deals for you. But also, you may find, much like in an Elder Scrolls game, you might find a random cave or an old fortress or some ruins that may call out to adventurers like yourselves to go in, explore and look and loot for treasures, relics, magic items, all that stuff. These are sort of like mini dungeons that are have not been created, because the dungeons themselves will also be randomly generated. And much like the hex explorations, every time you explore deeper into these dungeons, you will encounter events. Maybe rooms will have nothing. Maybe rooms will provide boons or sort of tools that you can interact with. Maybe you'll get some history or lore. Maybe you will get some encounters. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you may be able to go deeper in. These dungeons are important because it is one of the better ways to find magic items and relics. And I've used the term relics a couple of times. And that's because they are a unique set of items that you all will probably be interested in acquiring to benefit your characters.
Yes, sir.
And the reason why for that, as we now go into character creation, I've got some news for you guys. So we're gonna put a pin on the relics, and I'm gonna go over how we are going to make our characters. We're gonna start with what Juniper and Crowned already know. You will be rolling for everything except your hit points. You'll be rolling for your ability scores in a fashion of 3d6. You will go in order from strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. You will not be moving these numbers around. You will be rolling for your race, which we are now officially calling folks, which is what we call in the IOverse 5e system. Races are referred to as folks. Racial abilities are referred to as folklore. And because there are quote-unquote sub-races in this 2014 version of D&D. You will also be rolling for your lineages, which is going to be the what we're renaming sub races to. If you do roll a folk that has multiple lineages, so your folk roll is actually going to be the table is not going to be like hill gnome, forest gnome, it's literally going to be elf, gnome, dwarf, human, and then if any of those have any lineages, then you're also going to roll for your lineage at that point.
Cool.
You will then be rolling for your background. And your background will actually come with a little bit of a character hook for you guys to kind of help flesh out and build your characters. Now, you don't need to hard commit to these character hooks. You are free to adjust them as you see fit, the narrative that you want to tell. But kind of look at it as a explanation or reason as to why you're going to want to do this. Why you're going to want to go ahead and attach to that, essentially. That I feel like these hooks will give you the motivation to help flesh your characters out a little bit more. Once that is all rolled, you will then have the ability to choose your class. You'll essentially have enough information at that point between your ability scores, what your folk is, what your background is, that you will then be like, how are you going to forge your path from here, essentially? That all of that is your history. That is what you were brought into this world, and now we're going to go ahead and carve forward with your class. And the class you'll actually get to pick yourself. And you're probably going to want to pick a class that suits best with your, what essentially your ability scores are. Also, because there's we've got 2024 D&D, 2014 D&D, and all that. We're going to actually be using the 2014 D&D rule set. So all of the folks that you choose will have their own ability score modifier, their own ability score increase as they work. So that's all determined by which folks that you roll. Once you choose your class, you will, fortunately, be starting with max hit points.
So generous.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then you will be rolling for your wealth as well. Once all that is done, you will have the opportunity to keep the character or scrap it. And by the way, you can scrap the character at any time during your character creation. Now, here's the thing. If you decide to scrap your character, you have to create your character anew, all the way from the beginning. But this time, you have to keep this character no matter what. So if you rolled a shittier character your second go around, you have to stick with the shittier character. You will need to decide after you see everything if you want to keep it, if you want to risk it, or if you're going, I'm gonna go again. I think I can do better. And as we've seen, I hate to throw Junie in the mud.
Oh, I don't mind.
Yeah, Junie decided she was gonna try again. Rolled a significantly worse character, but we did get rag from that, which I think is just
rag.
Yeah, which I do think is winning. Which I do think is absolute winning at that point. So, okay. Let me make sure I went over everything with the character creation rules, and I know that was a lot. So we will be going step by step for each and every one of you. You do not have to remember all of this. Taking a look. You're starting wealth. You start with maximum hit points. And yes. Okay. I will also like to let you know that we will be making some class changes, which may decide if you would like to keep these classes or not, to kind of fill within the hardcore experience. First off, druids, when they wild shape, they gain temporary HP equal to the creature's to the creature they wild shape into. So if you transform into a rat, you will get 1 temporary HP. If you transform into a bear, so on and so forth. The only exception to this is you cannot gain more temporary HP than your current HP, which means if you are a kind of low con, blowing shit on hit points and all that, your wild shape will also reflect that as well. Your wild shape, however, will persist until you drop to 0 HP, or if you decide to revert back. Essentially, you will not get a second set of hit points as a druid in this game. For paladins, you can only Divine Smite once per turn. So even if you got extra attacks, you can't keep attaching Divine Smite to it. You can only do it once per turn. You can, however, replace your Divine Smite with another Smite spell, but that will take a bonus action. Okay? Divine Smites do not take a bonus action, but if you do choose to replace your Divine Smite with a different kind of smite, it becomes a bonus action. Rogues. Rogues have seen significant change to their sneak attack, so brace yourself. Oh. Sneak attack on melee is only applicable if you are flanking a target. So you have to actually be positioned correctly. You actually have to be flanking a target to actually apply your sneak attack. You still cannot sneak attack if you have disadvantage against the target. Okay? And then finally, you cannot sneak attack on ranged attacks unless you are successfully stealthed. So if you need to work a little bit harder for that sneak attack. Okay. So let's see here. According to chat, I am doing Pathfinder, 2014 D&D, and 2024 D&D. So you're right, chat. You're absolutely right. The amalgamation of chat. Okay.
A little mix and match.
Well, I love changing up classes and people also screaming, it's over. It's all fucking over. Everything's got there.
I'll be honest, I used to think that's just how Rogue worked.
Yeah, I mean, I liked in 3E Rogues, you had to work a little bit harder on sneak attack. It kind of gave it a little easier for that. So yeah, it's all sorts of stuff. But that's it. Those are the 3 big changes those are the 3 changes we've made to the classes as we're going through that.
Okay, cool.
Really, that's it?
Yep, that's it. Well, for now, I was thinking I almost changed Rage, Barbarian Rage to just giving temporary hit points, but I decided I will leave that alone for now. I will leave that alone for now.
Interesting. So I could still play a Totem Barbarian? I look at the DM very pointedly.
Funny that you mentioned that. Now, I think this is a perfect transition to go into what is new about character creation. I smile at everyone. And these are stuff that nobody knows, including Juniper and Crowned. All right. Are we ready for this? I'm also waiting for people to scream in chat. It's gonna be a very fun transition. Everyone's hit points have been nerfed.
Let's go!
Okay, all right.
Yes!
All right, cool.
Your dice is now down 1 degree. That means barbarians have a D10. Bards have a D6. Clerics have a D6. Druids have a D6. Fighters have a D8. Monks have a D6. Paladins have a D8. Rangers have a D8. Rogues have a D6. Sorcerers have a D4.
Let's go!
Warlocks have a D6.
Fuck it, let's go.
And wizards have a D4.
Let's go!
Yeah, we ball. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh boy.
Wizard gang.
-3 con wizard game, rise up!
I missed the days of 3E, and thus sorcerers and wizards are now the glass cannons that they deserve.
Sick.
So yeah, everyone goes down a degree, and the only one with a D10 will now be the barbarian. Okay. And
You can
now
now die in character creation.
And now, and now to our second part of this is the biggest. I think this one is the biggest rule change we will be doing today when it comes to your characters. To answer the question of the totem, we will not have subclasses
What?
in this game.
Huh?
Oh.
I
Crown, you
feign
sound
my
so...
ignorance. What?
Yeah, Crown, what's up?
Oh no.
No subclasses in this game.
Okay, sure, why not?
All right.
And the reason why is because subclass abilities are now attached to relics that you find out in the world. So when you
yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it.
When you,
I like it.
when
Oh,
you
no.
find a relic, it will have a subclass attachment to it. When you find magic items, they all have a subclass attached to it. Each relic and magic item will have an additional attunement requirement that you must be the same class as the subclass ability that is attached to it. However, you may rarely find a relic that may not have that requirement.
Oh.
Which means if you find one of these elusive and rare and small percentage relics, you do not have to be the same class as the subclass ability that is attached to it, if you feel like it may work in your build somehow. So, uncommon relics will have your first beginning subclass abilities. Rare will have the second tier, usually around level 6. Very rare relics will have the third subclass ability, usually the level 10 one. And then your fourth relics, the legendary relics, will have level 14 and beyond subclass abilities. So yeah, that is what's happening there.
Sounds cool.
Yeah,
Epic.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
we
I want you to
are.
know that this was a last-minute discussion that happened over the course of like an hour, and then we went, "Yeah, that actually sounds pretty fucking sick."
That sounds pretty fucking good.
Cool.
We will also be changing how many attunement slots you guys have.
Oh.
You now have a number of attunement slots equal to your proficiency bonus. Which means in the beginning you will only have 2 attunement slots. Once you get to a +3, you will have 3 attunement slots. Once you get to +4, you will have 4 attunement slots, so on and so forth. And relics are important because if you choose a class where you get your subclass ability at level 1, you will actually start with a random relic that we will actually transform your. They're all spellcasters, by the way, are the ones that don't have a level 3 subclass feature, that have a level 1 or level 2 subclass feature. So, you guys, we essentially, whatever spellcast focus you choose, we will attach a relic modifier to it. And much like Diablo-esque items, these relics will have suffixes to it. So for example, if you have a tome, let's say like a cleric tome or whatever, or a wizard tome, as your spellcasting focus, and we roll evocation, it will be the evocation tome, essentially, and then you will get all the level 1 features that you would get from the School of Evocation. I from a little bit of above the table work behind the scenes, you guys do not have to worry about finding relics of classes that none of you are playing. Just as a heads up, okay? So you're not gonna find, you're not gonna go through
the 15th Druid tome this week.
Yeah, you're not,
I hate Druid.
yeah, you're not gonna find a relic attached to a random class. It will all be something that one of you will be able to use. So absolutely. Okay, those are essentially the big changes that we've made to character creation, as well as what is happening in the game itself. So a lot of stuff is being added to this hardcore game, but I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's
I think it's inspired.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's not all bad news, though. Is normally what I would say if I wasn't dealing with a bunch of sickos, but you know, you guys got really excited about the hit points being nerfed, so you know, we got the right crew here. It's not all bad news. You guys are going to start at level 2.
Oh. Okay, all right.
Oh, wait, this is good news. Yeah.
This is.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you guys will be starting at level 2, which is what I feel is where hardcore really begins to get at the go, where things are especially terrifying, right? But it's not like I flip a coin and you just fucking died immediately there.
Coward.
So don't worry about it, man. And we'll go over that because that will also mean you guys get a fragment of fate. Every time you guys level up, you will earn a fragment of fate. Fragments of fate allow you to essentially rework your character in some way. So it's not all bad news if you get stuck with a shitty level 1 character, because if you get a fragment of fate, you can choose one of the following options. You can reroll an ability score. You can reroll a hit dice. You can remove an injury, which doesn't happen right away, but there'll be a story element that will be put in there, and you don't necessarily have control of how that injury will be removed. You will be presented an option. You can choose to take it or leave it, and then if you survive to the next level and you didn't take the option, your fragment of fate will be refunded. You can also, which I think people forget about, you can also apply an injury prevention, which means if you would normally get injured, it's a token that you can spend to be like, no, I don't, and then you can just negate that injury one time. You can get what we're calling bouts of heroism, which essentially allows you to re-roll the result of a d20 before or after knowing the result, but only one time. So it allows you to maybe save your life a little bit. And new to the Fragment of Fate system, you can re-roll a relic property. So if you have an item with a relic property that you're not vibing with, you can use your Fragment of Fate to re-roll that property. And then we'll do a dice roll and see what it becomes at that point. And then, of course, the relic property, it would re-roll in the same class, essentially. When you level up, you guys will have, when you go for your hit points, you will have the option to either take the average result of your hit points, or you can roll your hit dice. Now, typically in standard D&D games, the average result is going to be 1 point higher than the middle. So, you know, D6, the average result is a 4. D8, the average result is a 5. Because this is hardcore, it's actually going to be on the lower end. So D6 is now, the average result is 3. D8 is the average result of 4. The second change to standard D&D is that if you decide to roll your hit points and you roll below the average, you keep what you roll. So you decide if you want to play it safe or try and get a little bit more hit points out of that roll, because if you roll a 1, it is a 1 and it stays there. Gamba indeed. Everyone fucking loves that. And for this one, because of the new relic properties, I've decided to remove the Savior Fragments of Fate for a feat or magic item that's been removed from this system. I kind of want Fragments of Fate to feel like something, there's always something that you can do instead of saving it up. Also, it felt kind of shitty when you've been saving it up and then your character dies and go, oh, well, this Fragments of Fate that helps you did that. So, this will hopefully encourage you guys to, spend your Fragments of Fates on something, essentially, whether it be an injury prevention or bout of heroism. And I think that's about it for all of the rules. So, if you guys are ready, we will start first. What I like to do is I always like to start with a character who has already made a hardcore character before, so our new players can see exactly how it is done. So,
you got this, Crowned. Go get him, Tiger.
We will do.
I salute the chat.
No. We will start with Juniper and Crowned rolling a d20.
Okay.
And whoever rolls higher, your character will be made first, and whoever rolls lower, we'll have to re-roll again when everyone else rolls their d20s. All right. We're starting with Crowned.
I salute chat.
Okay. Let me load your character. Let me also, I don't think, no, our players don't know what races or what folks they could potentially roll. But I will let you know there are 20 different options. So when we roll for your folk, it'll be a d20 that you do. So
Understood.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull up the notes. And we shall begin with the character creation. First things first. Yep. We're starting strong with roll for folk. So please. Oh, and one more thing before we start this. I want to let you know that 2 of the races that were originally going to be pickable have been replaced with custom folk that have an Icewind Dale spin. I won't tell you what it is unless someone rolls it. And if no one rolls it, I'll tell you exactly what it is after everyone rolls. So you guys know what you fucking missed out on. Okay, I guess. All right, so.
All right.
Mr. Crown DM, the moment I know everyone's been waiting for. Roll a 1d20, please.
Yes, sir.
The inaugural roll.
Good luck.
Whoa!
18.
Not bad.
Oh boy. You, my friend, are a lizard folk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sick.
A cold-blooded creature in the cold area.
Oh.
You have the added penalty that if you fail your Constitution save in extreme cold weather, you will actually suffer 2 points of exhaustion instead of 1 because of your cold-blooded nature.
Oh, nice. Very good.
But in exchange, you get nothing. This is a hardcore game. Sometimes that's just the way it is. So
Very good.
Yeah. You lizard folk. That's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Let me pull up the tome here. So I can tell you exactly what you gain. The lizard folk we're using from Volo's Guide to the Monsters, which was released before this adventure, which is why lizard folk is on the table. And it is a monstrous race. So that's fun. Here we are. It's not. Yeah, lizard folk. You gain the following traits. You have a +2 to Constitution and a +1 to Wisdom. You are a medium-sized creature. You have a walking speed of 30 feet, but you also have a swim speed of 30 feet. You have,
I'm sure that'll be useful in freezing
water. That's right. That's right.
Maybe we'll find a thermal vent with a place you can swim.
Yeah. You have a natural bite weapon, which is an unarmed strike that you can do. If you hit, you do 1d6 plus your strength modifier in piercing damage. You are a cunning artisan. As part of a short rest, you can harvest bone and hide from a slain beast, construct, dragon, monstrosity, or plant creature of size small or larger to create one of the following items: a shield, a club, a javelin, or 1d4 darts or blowgun needles. To use this trait, you need a blade, such as a dagger, or appropriate artisan's tools, such as leatherworker's tools.
Wait, is that Lizardman specific? What was that?
That is literally lizard folk specific. Yep, you can.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah,
It's really neat.
yeah.
Maybe it's actually okay.
That might be worth you dying of hypothermia.
And we do have parry and block mechanics now, so carving some bone shields. Oh yeah, another thing to note, which we didn't talk about, we have more than one shield now. We have bucklers, light shields, heavy shields, and tower shields. So it's not just the one default shield. The buckler, by the way, anyone can equip. It provides a +1 bonus to AC, and even if you don't have shield proficiency, it will not limit you from doing your checks and casting spells and things like that. But you won't be able to parry with a buckler unless you are proficient with shields. So it's nice little +1 AC for casters and stuff like that. Light shields can block and parry. Tower shields can block, but they also have an ability that allows you to use them as cover. And they provide a +3 AC. So if you want to go tank mode, tower shield's the way to go. But keep in mind, they're heavy as hell, and we are using encumbrance rules. So keep that in mind.
Oh my god.
It's basically your whole character at that point.
Yeah.
You are the tower shield guy.
Yep. So
That's sick.
yeah,
I just realized.
yes.
If any of you die, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, checks out.
Yeah.
I would be honored,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I do want to let you know that we do have cannibalism rules in this.
Oh, good.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you know how we do in the Dale.
Yep. I did figure that there may have been a moment where one of you guys have decided we're going to go ahead and eat that guy now. There will be cannibalism rules. There will be constitution saving throws and wisdom saving throws for doing so.
Yes, man.
There will be strain and exhaustion for failing to break through that. So keep that in mind.
Do I incur those penalties?
As a lizard folk, you're still humanoid. That's the only problem. You're still kind of in the humanoid category. So I haven't decided yet, but there is something I'm thinking where I'm like, maybe not, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Listen, man, you're a monstrous race, but that doesn't make you a monster.
Yeah.
I am a monster. I will not hesitate to eat you.
You are a bad guy, but it does not make you,
You can hold your breath for 15 minutes at a time. Withhold breath.
Nice.
You have Hunter's Lore. You gain proficiency with 2 of the following skills of your choice: animal handling, nature, perception, stealth, and survival. By the way, I do want to let you guys know, don't sleep on survival. Survival is what you're going to need to set up camp while you're traveling. Survival is what you're going to need to hunt for food if you're low on food supplies. Survival is what you're going to need to be able to cook out in the wild so that you guys can keep properly fed and nutritious. Do not sleep on survival. If no one takes survival, it's probably gonna be a party wipe. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, did anyone else just clock that Brett said keep you fed and nutritious? Hey, did anyone else hear that?
Sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, wait, what? Huh? I look at the lizard folk waiting for you to die. Listen.
me sitting at
We all
camp.
have to agree who would taste the best of us.
Jesus Christ. You have natural armor. When you're not wearing any armor, your AC is 13 plus your dex modifier.
Oh, damn. That's going to be
nice.
great when I have dog shit decks.
Yeah, a shield's benefits also apply to you while with the natural armor. So, pretty good. And then, of course, there it is. Hungry Jaws. This might be what actually makes it so that he doesn't go crazy when he eats you all. In battle, you can throw yourself into a vicious feeding frenzy. As a bonus action, you can make special attack with your bite. If the attack hits, it deals its normal damage, and you can gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier. You can't use this trait again until a short or long rest. So I would say I'd be willing to argue that yes, If you use the Hungry Jaws ability on a corpse, you would black out, and as you feed, you probably are still gonna have to roll a con save just because, it's there's certain things that I learned when you eat people that kind of fucks with your health a little bit, and why you shouldn't eat people. So yeah. Hunter's lore. So we got Hunter's lore. We've got the. So before we continue, animal handling, nature, perception, stealth, or survival. Which of these do you want to do? Two of them.
Oh, I have to pick now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I have to pick.
Interesting. So anything but survival.
Okay.
Can I? Okay, so I know you want me to pick now. Can I pick until I figure out my stats?
No, you'd have to pick now.
Shit. Okay.
Actually, no. We'll wait for your stats.
Okay.
That makes more sense. Yes, we can wait for your stats, but we can't. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. I'm okay with that.
Excellent. I fucking wiped the sweat off my brow. Oh, thank God.
You can speak, read, and write Common and Draconic.
Draconic, interesting.
Okay.
You can talk to dragons. All right.
That'd be very useful.
Well, by the way, I'm going to let everyone know Crowned will not be re-rolling his race out of fear of gnome. So yeah, he will be probably sticking with this one, no matter what he rolls for his ability scores.
Already badass, by the way. Like, that's such a cool character to be in this area.
Yep.
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Okay. Well, it's time, Crown. It's time for you to roll your... Okay, 1 second before you do that.
You gotta give it to me, dub-dub.
You will actually be rolling these manually, because I don't know. I think there's something fun about that.
Very well.
Yeah, but before you roll, give me 1 second. I have to drag over here your stat tracker. I dragged it from Dell, so I can edit these on the fly. All right, so we're gonna go lizard folk. You have a +2 to con and a +1 to wisdom. We're gonna delete these, and we are going to begin. All right, at level 1, we're gonna start with your strength, my friend. Roll a 3d6.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
that is a 15. That's
damn good.
That's meaty.
That's fucking. We might have our warrior over here. Holy shit! All right, 3d6 for Dex, please. It couldn't last.
There it is.
It couldn't last.
There it is.
It couldn't last.
Oh my God! I'm a big boy.
Heavy armor. Heavy armor. It is. It couldn't fucking last. It definitely couldn't last. A 15 strength kind of gives you access to everything armor-wise.
I was about to say, I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
I am not a dexterous boy.
Tower shields do require a strength of 15 to wield. So.
Oh.
Yeah. They are heavy. They are heavy.
Well.
Yes. Okay.
Big snake.
Constitution, please. 3d6. That is a
Nice.
14, which becomes a 16.
I'm
because
definitely a fighter of some sort.
Yep, that's 16 con. Nicely done.
That's crazy.
Or paladin. We'll see how some of the spellcasting modifiers go.
Oh my God! A fucking
paladin, lizard folk,
would be crazy. I worship Tiamat, by the way.
Yeah,
immediately.
Absolutely. Well, no, that was Tiamat was early 5. Well, no, actually, I think Tiamat's still. No,
Tiamat's been around forever, baby.
No, I know, but Tiamat used to be the ruler of the first lair, but then I think he got usurped at some
The
point.
ruler of the first now is Zariel.
Yeah.
She's locked in hell still, but she still has like blackguards and.
I just remember Tiamat being on the first layer of hell from a previous adventure. All right, let's roll. It doesn't matter at this point. Let's roll intelligence. Who fucking cares? That's a 9.
Yeah.
It's respectable.
That's still yeah. You're not a dum-dum. Wisdom time. Let's see how those survival skills treat you.
Hey! Oh, baby!
All right,
I'm
listen,
gonna
folks,
die.
setting up camp.
Session
Let's
one.
go.
I'm gonna die. Session one.
Oh,
That is
boy.
a 17
Wow.
wisdom.
I am getting the Joe Fudge fucking character rolls right now.
That's
I'm going
so
to die.
Good. 17 wisdom. All right, let's see that charisma.
Oh, why couldn't I have been mid?
That's a 12.
Okay.
That's like 12 charisma. God damn.
Got some riz. Okay.
We are thankful to have joined your party.
Sugar lipsies, thankful.
This lizard can talk the talk, but with that dexterity can barely walk the walk.
I'm gonna play like a fucking Warhammer like Croc man, basically.
Fuck, that's so fucking cool, dude. All right, let's go back to your skills.
Yes, sir.
Animal handling, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
Is there a little list of this? The moment you say like the first two, my brain immediately.
Oh, sorry
goes,
about that. Yeah, here you go.
Excellent, thank you. Perfect. I'm gonna take. Honestly, with a fucking, I'm gonna take perception and survival. There's no reason to not to.
Hell yeah, dude.
With such a
Nice.
high wisdom score, it's crazy.
So I do want to let you guys know, with camping and traveling, there will be a sort of sub-role system that you guys will be able to sort of take on, like who's doing watch, or who's the quartermaster of your inventory that's on the cart. Those that are good at those things like perception and things of that nature, or will provide necessary bonuses. For example, if you take the quartermaster role. And we're still fleshing it out, but you do well on that check, you'll actually be able to increase the inventory space on your cart because of how effectively you've packed everything.
Ooh, Tetris.
Yep. Pretty much Resident
Nice.
Evil
Nice.
for item movements. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hell yes. Finally, my Tarkov simulator. I'm ready.
Yeah, Tarkov, exactly.
That's awesome.
All right, next we're gonna delete these rows. Okay. Damn, that's
That's a meaty character.
Congratulations.
Right off the rip.
Nice
That's pretty dang good.
I can't wait to be a complete inverse of that and just get carried the
There's
entire
always one. There's always
Gonna hide
one.
behind you.
There's always one or two.
Smart and spry, you just end up as a wizard then.
It's the best. It's the fucking best. All right. So, I would like to. I'm gonna offer this up to you guys, and if you all choose to go for it, so be it. I would like everyone to be a different background.
Oh, hell yeah.
Agree.
Does that sound good with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
okay,
be up
hold
for
on.
that.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Yeah. So if we get dupes backgrounds, you guys can re-roll, just because of different motivators and different attachments and all that shit. All right. First thing I have to do, I gotta roll. I gotta make some rolls. Please don't panic that I'm making rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We are striking Guild Artisan from the list.
Mhm.
Oh, give me one.
Oh, am I a guild artisan?
No.
Oh, I was like, huh?
So because there are 13 backgrounds, and we don't have a D13. I'm kind of playing this as we were actual dice. I had to strike one from our character creation.
Nice.
Okay.
I rolled a
Okay.
6, which was Guild Artisan, so that has been removed from the list. So the 7 becomes, so everything above 6 is reduced by 1 as far as the roll goes. So now, Crown, please roll a D12 for me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ooh. You are an Outlander.
I'm a survivor out here. Holy shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are. You live here.
Here is your character hook. Let's see here. You're a child of the icy wilderness, born and raised in one of the Reghead tribes. The Reghead, by the way, are essentially people who live out in the fucking tundra wilds and wilderness. So there's plenty of tribes that aren't necessarily part of the 10 towns. Imagine after following herds of migrating reindeer your whole life, getting a taste of what life in 10 towns has to offer. So, as mentioned before, I'll copy and paste this character hook. You are free to use as much or as little of this hook as you want. Use it to help build and motivate, inspire your character the way you want. Try and keep it somewhat in the same spirit, as it were.
Very well.
Sound good with you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next up, I'm actually gonna bold Outlander. We have our Outlander of the party. Select your class. What do you want to be?
Fuck. So here's a great thing, party. I could be a fighter. I could be a cleric.
Monk is also not quite out of your reach either. You're getting a massive negative on dexterity, but you do have the natural armor as well.
But that also uses my dex.
Yeah.
So it'd be a 13 minus. What's a 5? That's like a 3. So it'd be a 10.
-2, -3. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely are going. You definitely
It can't
going
really
heavy
be
armor.
something that relies on
Dex.
Dexterity.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Reiterate again how how our fate fragment works.
Fate fragment. Oh, you will begin a fate fragment. So fate fragment allows you to Sorry, I was pulling something else up. So, excuse me, pardon me. Going down the list. I've got like 15 pages of notes. With a fate fragment, you can reroll an ability score, reroll a hit die, get a bout of heroism to reroll a d20 check later on in your life, reroll a relic property. You can remove an injury or give you a injury prevention.
Apologies. Can you?
Sorry.
Would you be willing to just?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
I'm sorry,
would you
brother.
mind writing
I
this
can
out?
do that. I can do that. There you go.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, are you thinking about rerolling? You might be rerolling an ability score. You might have to choose a class first before we do the fate
Yeah,
fragment.
that's what I was wondering if that was the case. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, what do we have access to in terms of? Oh no, never mind. That's right. We don't get subclasses.
That's correct.
Oh damn.
You will be getting this character creation a relic property if you are a cleric, a druid, a sorcerer, a warlock, or a wizard.
What books are available for subclasses in terms of relics?
What do you mean?
Like what subclasses will you be pulling from in terms of relics?
The subclasses will be coming out of a player's handbook, a Swords Coast adventuring guide, and Xanathars. There are lots of options. The moment Xanathars came into mix, I was like, no more subclasses. It's all randomized now.
It's fine. We're good. We're good.
We're good.
You could either play it safe and go with like fighter or paladin, or gamba and go for like ranger or monk and re-roll the dexterity using your fate shard.
Yeah, Tasha's came out after this module.
Could be a strength ranger. Strength ranger like actually kind of fucks depending on how you play it.
Are you able to get heavy armor in that?
You would be stuck with certain medium armors, but there are medium armors that give you flat values instead of dex values.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna be a fighter.
Okay. The fighter. Very good.
Mostly because Dell was purely casting. I haven't done any melee on him, so getting into melee, sounds fun.
Okay. Oh, let me also tell you what you get for your background. All right, what did we say you were? You were an Outlander, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You get another skill choice. Athletics or it's just I'm doing it for you. Athletics.
Actually.
Huh?
Actually, I.
You can't change your. You won't be able to change your racials, unfortunately.
No, I don't want to change my racials.
Your racial. Thing. Yeah, go on. Oh, you changed it thinking about class?
I quite like Tom's idea. Can I go ranger?
Yeah.
Was not my. You're gonna re-roll dexterity.
Yes.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh man.
Oh.
He's going for it. I mean, worst case scenario,
scary.
you're a ranger with. Can rangers equip heavy armor?
I
No.
don't think I can.
I don't think so either. I think you can go medium.
Yes. But I can also have shields, which is also what I'm relying on.
That's true.
Oh wow.
That is very much true. Yeah,
Tower Shield Ranger.
yeah. Light armor, medium armor, and shields. Very.
It
good.
is a risk, is the thing, because if I fuck up my dex, and I still get some very low roll, I'm basically shooting myself in the foot.
So yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Shields
You
are.
want to gamble, don't you?
I do want to gamble. In fact,
Hello, resident shoulder devil.
Yeah, I mean, literally, he's like, man, I've built a well-crafted character. I need a little.
I need to throw it out the window
if I don't
right
put
now.
some risk,
Put it on the line. Put it on the line.
Yeah.
there's gonna be some terrible, horrifying event that happens to me because I'm like, I'm just taking the easy route. So I have to put some risk
You
in
wanna be
there.
scared. You wanna be a
satiate-
little
Oh,
scared.
it's about
Yeah.
universal karma. I understand
Correct.
now.
Content.
Exactly. Chat, I do want to warn you, in 20 minutes, an ad is just going to randomly start playing. I do apologize for that. I was too busy working on everything to play all the ads during pre-show. So just
Nice.
as a heads up.
You're so excited.
Yeah. I just know the Twitch chat, I'm going to be looking, and then suddenly I'm just going to see, ads, what the fuck? And I'm just going to be like, yeah, there it is. That's the ad playing.
No, what did he roll?
Yeah, we'll try and move a little slow while the ads are played, Twitch chat. Or you can subscribe, winky face, and then not have to worry about them. Winky face. All right, so shit. Everyone's just immediately subscribing. So yes, athletics. We're gonna do that as your skill proficiency for being an outsider. You get to choose a musical instrument that you have a proficiency in.
Oh god, what the hell are the musical instruments in 5th edition?
By the way, knowing how to play a musical instrument is actually great because you can use it to help soothe your party at a camp setting. So if some of them are dealing with a little bit of strain, you could play a melody to help kind of bring the tensions down. You can also use it to provide bouts of heroism to your party if you roll high enough.
Oh man.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that just reminded me of a song from a comedian. It's like, your blood pressure will fall when you simply recall this one inescapable fact. Soon you'll be dead. La 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 la.
Go on. Sorry.
No, I was about to look up the instrument.
I just looked up the list.
Oh, okay. Is it the 2014 list? Because I think the 2024 includes like an electric piano or some stupid shit like that.
Yes, I am looking at the 2014.
What?
He would take. I think he's gonna take a dulcimer.
Ooh.
No,
Nice.
Dulcimer.
dulcimer.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
Gorgeous.
The reason I think so is because I think he can play it with his claws.
Mm-hmm.
Because you lay it across like the length of your lap when you play it.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, and the hammers are like little hooks. Yeah.
I like it. Smart.
The one I'm seeing on here is shaped like a peanut. So.
God, I can't.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna be so sad when you die session 1. It's gonna be terrible.
Me
Yeah,
too.
it is amazing just how attached I am already to this character that Crowned has rolled, and
I'm
probably going to die immediately.
I'm like, wow, another heroic party leader. This is gonna be good. And
We shall lead you to the cold.
and then
What's that? As I get fucking torn in half.
Holy crap, a bear! Ah!
As a
Just a big chunk of hail.
Here's my
an avalanche
Here's
just
my lower
collapses
half
on
has
you.
been separated from my upper half due to a yeti.
Run!
Oh dear. All right, going. Oh yeah, we're doing your. Yeah. Okay.
I do miss Burdrehnar.
Right. Don't worry, none. I'm always there in the back of your mind.
Choose another language.
I get another language?
Yep, for being an Outlander.
God damn, I'm smart. What's the common language of the 10 towns, having lived in this region?
I mean, I would probably say giant.
Yeah, give me. I almost called it Jotun. Yeah, give me giant.
Yeah. It's fucking, with the Goliaths and
Hell yeah.
and all the frost giants, right? I'd say yeah, go for fucking.
That sounds
giant.
awesome.
Yeah. Okay. And then you will also your starting equipment. I will drag now. I'm assuming you are not rolling this character. You're not re-rolling this character, correct? Is there a chance you're gonna re-roll this character?
No, there's not a chance.
Okay. All right. Then
I will, even if I somehow get like a 5 again on a dex roll, I'll still run it.
You'll still be good. Yeah. Okay. You will get a staff, a hunting trap, which will definitely help. A trophy from an animal you killed. You got something in mind? You could share it now. Otherwise, you can let me know. What kind of?
I think he would have a big tusk of some type,
Ooh.
walrus or elephant or something like that.
Okay, we'll just say big tusk. That'll be fun. A
Love that
set,
song.
a set of traveler's clothes, which will not help you here, and a pouch containing 10 gold pieces.
I just realized. When I choose my weapon, can I combine it with my background item or my class item?
What do you mean by that?
I would like a giant, tusk spear.
Oh yeah. Like visually, yeah, absolutely.
That'd be
Yeah.
sick as fuck. I'm immediately imagining him with shield and spear.
Yeah, that would be your phalanxing, bro. That's gonna be great.
Badass.
Okay. So we've got staff, traveler's clothes, hunting trap, and pouch as your gear. We're not gonna worry about the origin because we already know where you're from. You have the feature Wanderer. Oh, this is so good. You have an excellent memory for maps and geography and can always recall general layouts of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Wow.
Which means you have just become the gatherer of your party.
Dude, when I die, you guys are fucked.
Yeah. Otherwise, those were gonna be like fucking survival checks and shit like that. You're just gonna get it. I will.
So priority 1 is to protect Crown's character, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I will say, for the spirit of hardcore, that the Wanderer feature will actually you'll still have to do the survival check, but the DC will. The DC is going to be lower because of
I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally
feature.
fine with still including rolls and shit like that.
Yeah. We've changed how good berry works and stuff like that. Doesn't provide nutrition anymore, and all that shit, just so that you guys can really fucking hoof it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is immediately the image that comes to mind. Let me see when this goddamn picture loads. Let me see. I'll put it in our chat. This is immediately with such a low deck score. I'm like, oh yeah, it's one of these boys. It's one of these boys trolling the wilderness right now.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god, yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Don't worry.
Good old fashioned Croxagore.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about earlier when you said the Warhammer Croc guys. They're so sick, and I've been thinking about that like a Croc scar the entire time.
Yeah,
absolutely. Basically,
Man, I need to get into war. I need to get into 40K because or just Warhammer in general because I played Blood Bowl, but aside from that, I got nothing on Warhammer.
Oh,
it's a lot to get. It's a lot to get into.
All right.
I've heard.
Let's see here. I gotta get. Come on.
Take your time.
I had the list. Then I didn't have. Okay, here we are. Ranger. Please roll a 5d4. This will be your starting wealth.
Oh.
And the money. Okay. You will start with. In addition to the 10 gold pieces that you have, you will start with 100 gold pieces to buy your gear. Now, here is the dealio. Okay. There might be some things that you will definitely need. For example,
Absolutely.
camping gears, rations, waters and water skins, backpacks to carry everything, all that stuff, you know, bed rolls. But because you're here in extreme cold land, there is also some additional items that are for sale that you're probably going to want to consider getting. Give me 1 second. To figure out always between these two. Me realizing everything's still all over the place in the book. Actually, while we're doing that, I can play it out on Twitch, so they don't have to worry about it while I'm looking for this. Key thing to TLDR is you're gonna have to purchase warm clothes and maybe some other things to help you move around the ice and snow.
Sounds good.
All right, so let me check this real quick. We're gonna play the ads on Twitch while I look for this, because there was a small table and I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna need to remember. Overland travel, for example, you can do dog sled.
Nice.
Or snowshoes, you know.
Wait, how do you do those?
Oh, like purchase.
Just buy them?
You could buy like a dog sled?
Yeah, you can buy dog sleds.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You could buy what? Okay, yeah. So here's another thing: is you can also get domesticated axe beaks as your mounts.
Oh.
I will actually show that.
That's cool. It's fun.
In our chat. It's like, I think it's
I just have a massive chocobo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it's 50 gold pieces. Here, I'll post it.
All right,
in
I've
the chat.
immediately spent half of my money.
I eat the axe beak.
They are called spare food.
Yeah. So, I do recommend that 10 of those gold pieces go to cold weather clothing. It is an outfit that consists of a heavy fur coat or cloak over layers of wool clothing, as well as a fur-lined hat or hood, goggles or fur-lined leather boots, and gloves. As long as cold weather clothing remains dry, its wearers automatically succeeds on saving throws against the effects of extreme cold, which takes place every hour.
What did my background give me in terms of gear?
It didn't give you that. It gave you traveler's clothes, so just normal ass clothes. Actually, how much are traveler's clothes? Are they cheap? Oh no, they're cheap. They're like 2 fucking gold pieces. I will allow you to exchange your clothes for warm clothing, and reduce the price of the clothes in full. So you,
Absolutely.
yeah, so you can buy that for 8 gold. Crampons are metal plates with spikes that you strap to the sole of your boot. This way, you can't fall prone when moving across slippery ice.
Nice.
Which you may fucking walk into. And then snowshoes. Shoes reduce the likelihood of their wearer getting stuck in deep snow. For getting around the 10 towns, which you guys might actually want to... Honestly, if you want to like hold some money together and then you guys like pitch in for like your group mounts and things like that, you are probably going to need dog sleds. You are probably going to need a way to travel around with a mount, an axe beak, to carry all your goods and things like that. So just so you guys are aware, a dog sled An empty sled costs 20 gold pieces, and you can actually get sled dogs, which cost 50 gold pieces, and they pull 360 pounds. The only thing with the only thing with sled dogs though is they have to take a short rest after pulling the sled for an hour. Otherwise, they suffer exhaustion.
Oh.
And
Guys, we could have a puppy campaign.
you can have a every time.
Oh,
every
Welcome to the Good Boy campaign.
And then we'll have to eat them.
Yeah. This is
There it is. There it is.
This is part of the reason why I put the warning up. I will not hesitate to kill this dog. Just FYI. For hardcore, I will be the bad guy if need be. I don't want to do it, but it's
Oh, Mr. DM, sir, we'll walk him and
He
feed
doesn't
him
want to.
I don't
every
want
day,
to.
every day, sir.
I don't want to. I just don't want people to be like, I'm gonna throw the dog at them because he's immune. He's God's little creature. And yes,
This is hardcore. If we bring a dog into this, we are bringing them into the world of hardcore.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah, which means overexhaustion and don't do the sound. Don't do the sound. Do the sound. Axe Speaks. You can also purchase a domesticated Axe Speak. They pull as much as a mule. Mules pull a lot in their weight. So if you guys are getting a lot of gear or a lot of stuff together after you purchase everything and discover, hey, I don't think we can actually carry all of this. Mules are considered large as far as carrying capacity is concerned. I think they carry like 800 pounds or something like that. So that the Axe Speaks are your mules essentially.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you
Cool,
guys
yeah.
do end up going that,
I love that it's all organic as well. You know, just like
mom.
our little caravan is gonna be so cute.
You know, we got the little lizard guy as our leader. We got the dogs with us. We got the chicken.
gonna
Oh
be.
God, yeah,
big
you're
chicken.
right. You're right.
I just looked at chat, and you know what? That is correct. If your dog dies, you all are suffering strain. Like, there's just no way around that.
I will weep as I eat you.
Yeah, the
What we
cycle.
deserve.
Can we also take psychic damage from that as well?
Yeah, that'll be the strain when you have a breakdown and you just start, beating the shit out of your party member next to you because you're just having a fucking breakdown. All right. So those are things that you consider to purchase. But do you know what you'd like to purchase now, or would you like to purchase things later? Also, armor.
If given the opportunity, I'd love to purchase things later.
Yeah, let's do later. But just also, these are things to keep in mind. Warm clothing.
100%.
You guys might want to combine your efforts together to get like dog sleds and mounts and stuff like that to kind of move around the 10 towns.
It cheers me up that if I roll a horrendous, god-awful character, that there's a chance I just get really rich and still contribute that way.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So you have 100 gold pieces to spend. Also, for everyone, for those that didn't know, all of your art will be done by Bird. We'll be making the reaction images and stuff like
man.
that. So that's what.
Hi, Bird.
So Bird will be doing that.
Love you.
Yeah, bird.
Yeah, Bird.
Which means if you really want to stick it to me, you can just die right away and just watch as my my pocketbook suffers the hardcore experience.
A new character every session. Oh boy.
A new character every session. Okay, we got your starting wealth. You started with maximum hit points. Let me actually very quickly just drop a ranger. Rangers. Okay, I will drop the ranger. Oh boy. What are your 3 skill proficiencies? Your proficiencies right now are animal handling, insight, investigation, nature, and stealth. I will type them out for you.
Thank you very much.
Animal handling. I have to look at them. Insight, investigation, nature. Insight, investigation, nature. Stealth. You get to choose 3 of these.
Okay. Let me. Okay, so I'm gonna take my int. No good. So I'm gonna take what's nature? Nature also in.
Uh-oh.
Stealth also. We're gonna take animal handling because it's wisdom.
Aminal, pets the sled dog.
I'm gonna take insight because of wisdom.
Uh-huh. Okay, all right. I also want to let you know, which this game does, and I'm going to start doing, investigation is not just intelligence. If you are investigating a site and trying to glean knowledge from it, that is intelligence. If you are investigating in a town to gather information, that is charisma. So think of charisma investigation as like gathering information about rumors and stuff like that. Not to influence your choice, but just so you've got, just so you've got the all the info out there.
I think honestly, I think he'd take nature.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think he'd take nature as an outlander.
Okay. You're going to be proficient in light, medium, and shields. You're proficient in all in simple and martial weapons. We gotta choose for you. I just realized this shit's probably the 2E version or the 5.5 version. So let me just look up Ranger real quick. In the 2014 version. Let's see what you start with, shall we? At level 1, you've got Favored Enemy and Natural Explorer. You can choose a favored enemy. You have significant experience studying, tracking, hunting, and even talking to certain types of enemies. Choose a type of favored enemy. Aberrations, beasts, celestials, constructs, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, giants, monstrosities, oozes, plants, or undead. Or you can choose 2 types of humanoids. Here we go.
Having lived here, would I have a general idea of what is pretty common?
I mean, it depends, I guess, on what kind of hunter you want to be. If you want to just do your typical survival off of beasts, that'd probably be a good option. If you were fighting with giant clans, you might want to go giant. It really depends on what did you do for your tribe? You know what I mean?
Interesting. Oh, you know what? Just because it explained why he has giant. Yeah, let's make it giants is his favorite enemy.
Okay.
I think if there are giants in this region, being a rather monstrous lizard folk, and his clan probably being very similar in appearance, there's probably a lot of friction or tension between his clan and the giants, probably like ice giants or snow giants or whatever they're called, and dealing with the ramifications of that.
Okay. You also get Natural Explorer. You're particularly familiar with one type of natural environment, huh?
I look around. Forest.
Would you like me to put Arctic? Yeah, okay. We're not even gonna fucking waste. We're not even gonna.
I was gonna assume Arctic was a choice.
Yeah. You're like mountain swamp. So yeah, when you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled. So you're really good at surviving out in this area. Also, in addition to this, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. You can't become lost. Even when you're engaged in other activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, tracking, you remain alert to danger. If you are traveling alone, you can move at stealthily at a normal pace. When you forage, you find twice as much food as you normally would. And we're keeping that. So yeah.
Yeah.
While tracking,
if I die, I'm so sorry.
While tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their size, and how long ago they passed through the area.
4 walruses.
Yeah, walrus. And then I just need to change one thing about this. Is the advancement because your hit points is going
Or D6
All right.
now.
D8.
I'm a D. Oh, Ranger's a D10?
Yeah.
That seems weird.
What do you mean that seems? They're like fighters. They're like
That seems weird.
I think it's weird.
I don't think Legolas has D10 hit dice.
He's got negative constitution.
Oh, can I really not edit that? I'll have to figure out how to edit it on my own time. They're like, yeah, it's fully configured. We already put it all in. You're welcome. And I'm like, no, I want to edit it. I want the hit points to be not that. That's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and go to your hit points. We're going to subtract 2. And your... yeah, your hit points are 11. That's still pretty good. All things considered. With your con and everything, 11 hit points at level 1 is pretty good. And it's now time to level you up to 2. So, we are going to put you up to 2. My friend, would you like to take the average of 4, or would you like to roll a d8?
We're gonna roll.
Okay, roll a d8 for me, please.
Wow.
That's a 6. God, he can't fucking lose.
Just wait till session 1.
Yeah. You get a fighting style.
Oh, God.
Archery, defense, dueling, or 2-weapon fighting.
Ooh. When you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon. Okay, does dueling... Can I have a shield and be dueling?
Yeah, as long as you don't have another... You know, it doesn't say it has to be empty. No other weapons. You gain +2 bonus to your damage rolls.
Oh my god, I forgot I'm a fucking spellcaster. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ranger's so fucking weird.
It really is.
I guess I'll take dueling. I don't really see myself being a tank, but I definitely see myself getting in there to like help with flanking and stuff like that.
Okay, so we're doing dueling. All right. Nicely done. So your current hit points are now 18.
Solid.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That seems like a big number.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing real good. You had 11. We did +3, +6, 9. So that's oh, actually no. I think it's a. Wait, what? Okay, so if we did 8 + 6, that's 14. Oh, sorry. You have like 20 hit points. 8 + 6 is 14, and then 3 twice, which is 6. So yeah, you've got 20 fucking hit points. Nicely done. Well fucking played. Okay, you get a Fragment of Fate. Are you re-rolling that dex?
Yes, please.
Oh boy.
Roll a 3d6 for me, please. That's an 11. That's
Better.
an 11.
Better.
That's nothing. It's fucking nothing.
Any-
But it's
honestly,
better than a
anything is an
5.
improvement. You're
It's better than a
doing great,
5.
sweetie.
Better than 5.
Yeah, it's better than a 5. It's very good. So you got a 15, an 11, a 14, a 9, a 16, and a 12. That's a fucking character.
That's a real ass character.
That's a real ass character, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't laugh at me,
Wow.
guys. I know it's gonna happen. Please, I'm begging you not to laugh at me.
No
when
one's
it's
gonna.
just
Well,
horrible.
I don't think anyone's
Promise
gonna.
nothing.
I don't think anyone's gonna laugh, but we are definitely gonna go. Ooh, like, hey man, it's okay. Like,
I am 100% going to laugh.
look at all of Juniper's characters, and they've always survived. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. You just gotta think on your feet.
Oh, I'm gonna let you guys know immediately. $50 of my $100 stimulus check is going to scale mail armor.
Oh,
Ooh, cool.
buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
And then warm
Thinking about how
clothing.
Tommy has essentially been through Vietnam at the age of like 10.
All right. I need that. So we are done making Crown's character.
I salute chat again.
Very nice.
All right, I need everyone to roll a d20, please. A 3, a 6, a 10, and an 11.
An 11.
11.
Oh my god.
11.
Hi, Junie.
Hi.
Hello.
It's me. It's my turn. Yay.
Yay. Oh my god, it's time.
I am an optimist.
I think you're gonna do well. I
am so fucking ready.
All right, first we start with a d20 roll
Yes, okay.
for your folk. 9.
9.
You are a furbolg.
I'm a furbolg.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
shit.
finally tall.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay, okay.
So you got like you got your little bit of a giantkin, as it were.
Okay, cool.
Monster party.
Yep.
Yeah.
Furbolg tribes cloister in remote forest strongholds, or I guess this frosty version, preferring to spend their days in quiet harmony with the woods. When provoked, Furbolgs demonstrate formidable skills with weapons and druidic magic. So you're a little nature guy, you're a little shepherd, as it were.
Cool.
Have you seen a Furbolg before?
I have. I know
Okay.
what they are, yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, so we've got that. We now know that you're going to be a Furbolg. Let me really quick get your stat tracker over here. Okay. Drag this over here. Okay. And then, all right. So next up, so you're a Furbolg. We don't roll for lineage. It's 3d6 time. It's time to
Yes,
see
sir.
the ability scores and see how you do. I'm very excited for you on this.
I'm pumped.
Okay, here we go. Please roll a 3d6 for your strength.
3d6. I'm just gonna copy this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh my
I'm meaty.
God, you're stronger than me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I am.
Oh
my
boy.
god.
I got throw down.
Actually, 1 second. There's one thing I totally didn't think about letting you know is everything that you can do as a Furbolg. So, you have a +2 to wisdom, +1 to strength.
Oh. Okay.
So you've got
Nice.
a 17 strength
Holy
right
shit.
now.
Oh my god, I rolled a character!
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit!
Let's
Things are looking up for me! Oh!
All right. You also are considered, you're hefty. You're medium. You're 7 to 8 feet tall.
Yeah, I
That's
am.
right.
And you
You're
weigh
big.
240 to 300 pounds. You have a walking speed of 30 feet. You have Furbolg magic. You can cast Detect Magic and Disguise Self with this trait, using Wisdom as your spellcasting ability. Once you cast either spell, you can't cast it again with this trait until you finish Long Rest. A short or long rest. When you use this version of Disguise Self, you can seem up to 3 feet shorter than your normal, allowing you to more easily blend in with humans and elves. Hidden Step.
Cool.
As a bonus action, you can magically turn invisible
Oh.
until the
Okay.
start
Help.
of your next turn or until you attack. Make a damage roll or force something to make a saving throw. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest. Powerful build! You're 1 size larger when doing carrying capacity, so you're considered a large creature when you're carrying shit. So you've got some good encumbrance. Speech of beast and leaf. You have the ability to communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants. You can understand the meaning of your words, or they understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return. You have advantage on all charisma checks made to influence them. And for languages, you can read and write Common, Elvish, and Giant. So you know
Jeez,
a lot of
gosh.
fucking languages. Okay.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Okay.
Furbolgs are nuts.
Yeah.
All right, so we've rolled your strength. It's time to roll your dexterity. 3d6, please.
Yes, sir.
That's a 12.
Damn,
Okay.
dude.
We got a martial class.
Damn.
We'll see what happens with con. 3d6 with con, please.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
no fucking shot.
And there it goes.
What?
Oh my god, my fucking leper fighter. Like,
Oh,
She still has the shard. She still has the shard.
That's the sound of me taking poison damage.
If you are a wizard or a sorcerer, that means your hit point will never go above a 1.
That's incredible! Wow.
Holy shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna be.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
But that is still pretty awesome.
That's roll a 3d6 for me for intelligence.
Okay.
This is where the 18 comes in.
Smart.
Oh.
Oh my God! Quite
Crime and
smart.
nearly.
What?
Quite intelligent. This freckle.
Holy.
Quite
Something
intelligent
terrible
indeed.
is going to happen. Something terrible is going to happen.
So you're like the melee wizard now, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Roll a 3d6 on wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 10.
Okay.
Which becomes a
Alright.
12 because
Plus 12. All right.
of Furbolg, yeah.
12.
And your
Mhm.
charisma, please.
In the Riz.
Damn.
Wow.
You could
Oh
be
my
anything you want to
God.
be.
Constitution
whoa.
is your crutch. Holy shit.
Except for maybe a
Constitution is my
barbarian.
crutch.
Well,
yeah.
that'd be a barbarian.
Keep in mind, you do get once you get level 2, you get a fragment point. So you
That's
can
right.
re-roll that con. But does that mean it's going to be any better, or is it going to be the same, or you don't know? I don't know. So we'll.
Okay.
A 5 con is dangerous. Is all I'm going to say about that. Jesus.
Yes.
I am frightened. Okay. Next up is your background. Can you do me a favor and roll a 1d12 for me, please?
A 1d12. Oh, I messed it up. Okay,
Oh, you're good.
1d12.
A 12. You are an urchin.
I'm an urchin. Interesting.
And because you grew up in the 10 towns, your familiarity with the residents makes you useful to Harper spies and Zentarim bounty hunters who are looking for criminals and other ne'er-do-wells hiding in your midst. Ratting out these newcomers keeps the
Oh my
coin
God.
in your pocket.
Wait,
You're a snitch.
You're a fucking.
I'm a narc, dude.
Yeah, if you get now, remember you can choose which of this you want to include, but I do kind
No,
of
this
like.
is fun. I'm rolling with any of this. Yeah.
I do love the narc idea. All right, next up, your class.
Mhm.
What do you want to be?
Well, Well, I definitely don't want to be a caster because I am sitting at 5 Constitution.
Correct.
Gang, would Paladin be good for this?
I
Otherwise,
was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
go
a
fighter.
fucking paladin would pop.
I think a Paladin would kind of pop for this. Yeah.
Purple
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna
paladin.
lock in. I'm gonna go Paladin.
All right,
Nice.
I like it. Okay, let me save this real quick so that I can add your paladin. There we go. Paladin. All right. So for you, you'll start with 8 hit points. Oh boy. Your saving throws are wisdom and charisma. Oh, let's choose your urchin stuff.
My urchin stuff. Yay.
Yay! Yes. All right. Urchin. Sleight of hand and stealth will be your skill proficiencies.
That's so funny. Okay. Sure.
So I'm gonna do sleight of hand, which is dexterity, and stealth, which is also dexterity. Okay. You also get tool proficiencies in both disguise kits and thieves tools. Oh my god, you're a fucking paladin. Your equipment is a small knife, a map of the city you grew up in, so of the 10 towns, a pet mouse.
What?
What the fuck?
Get a mouse.
I have a mouse?
You have a
That's
pet
so
mouse.
cute. Dude, our little party is going to be
Oh my
so
God.
Oh my god.
A
I was
token
gonna make it a
remember.
mice and men reference, but I think that intelligence is too high for her to be Lenny.
It is far too high to be Lenny, I think.
A token to remember your parents by, a set of common
Aw.
clothes, and a pouch containing 10 gold pieces.
Okay, cool.
Your feature is the city streets. You know the secret patterns and flows of the city, and you can find passages through the urban sprawl. No, what urban sprawl? With that others would miss, so you kind of know the whereabouts of the 10 towns. When you are not in combat and your companions you lead, You and companions you lead can travel between any 2 locations in the city twice as fast as your speed would normally allow. So you get to move around certain areas of the 10 towns a little faster. So, yippee!
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna copy paste that. And also, yeah, you get fucking 10 gold pieces to start off with, you little urchin.
Mm-hmm.
You go to inventory and then send 10 GP. Okay, next up for your advancement, your skills are going to be athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, persuasion, and religion. You get to choose 2 of these.
Okay, right. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. What again, please?
Yes, athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, and then persuasion or religion.
Intimidation.
Okay.
And persuasion.
Okay. You're proficient in light, medium, heavy, and armor and shields. Proficient in simple and martial weapons. You've got divine sense. You've got lay on hands. Okay.
Yep, sick.
And with a 5, we're gonna subtract 3 from your 8, making your maximum hit points 5.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
We'll
We'll try to fix that.
Not knocks on wood. We'll fix that. We'll definitely fix that.
Yeah.
All right. As a friendly reminder, you can only Divine Smite once per turn. You can exchange your Divine Smite for another Smite spell, but that takes up your bonus action. Okay. We will get your wealth now. Please roll me a 5d4.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
You start with 160 gold pieces.
Okay.
That's pretty good. You got the money.
I do have the money.
So, yeah, we'll have you purchase your goods later. Make sure to get your armor. But for now, we're going to go ahead and level you up to 2. So, would you like to roll a d8 or take 4 hit points? By the way, your 4 would immediately become a 1 because of your constitution.
Okay, well, I'm going to roll then.
Okay. Roll
Nice.
a 1d8 for me, please.
You can't lose the hit points, right?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
I
god!
stand
dead.
corrected.
Sure, doesn't matter. So you now have 6 hit points as a level 2 paladin. Your fighting style
God.
will be defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, or protection.
Oh, I've only ever done great weapon fighting, so that's the only one I really know.
Okay, defense, while you're wearing armor, you get an additional +1 to your AC. Dueling has it so that if you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapon in your other hand, you gain a +2 to bonus to damage rolls.
Interesting.
And protection allows you to, when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose a disadvantage on that attack roll.
I'm gonna do protection.
Okay. 6 hit points. Fragment of
I'm aware.
Fate. Was you... Oh, I think it's gonna change. I think it's gonna change right now.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll find out. Yeah. I would like to use my Fragment of Fate to re-roll my Constitution, please.
All right, give me a 3d6, please. Good luck.
Please.
Thank you.
There we
There we
Nice.
go. That's a little bit better.
That's a lot bit better. That's a lot bit better. Oh my god. Oof. Okay. So
Happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Don't celebrate
Wishing you
just
well.
yet, because remember, you did roll a 1 on your hit points.
Yeah.
So
I did, didn't I?
yes, so your hit points as a level 2 paladin is a 12.
Okay, I mean, hey, I doubled it.
Yeah.
You know, it's slightly anemic for a paladin, but it's fine.
If you survive,
Yeah, they got an iron deficiency.
I mean, if you survived to level 3, you can re-roll that 1 into something else. You can
That is
only
true.
go up from there. So yeah,
Whoa, you're right.
absolutely.
I can't only go up.
Absolutely. Okay. I think that is it for you. That's your character.
I like them. I'm keeping them.
Okay. I was going to say, do you want to? Yeah, I wouldn't.
No,
reroll.
I keep them. This is mine.
I definitely would not
Fearbold
reroll that.
Urchin Paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking snarky ass paladin ratting everybody out. Hell yeah. Okay. Next up, so that's all of that. Next up is going to be, I need the next 3 to roll a d20. So everyone else besides that, all right, Tom, that's a 1.
Son of a bitch.
Lobos,
This
that's
does
an
not
11.
bode well.
Lawman, a 10. We start with Lobos.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, Lobos. 'Tis time.
The first newbie.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Yep. Okay. We will first begin with Yep, that's still 12. Still. Oh wait, hold on. I think I messed up Juniper's math. It might actually be a lot less. Sorry,
Oh, good.
homie.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
That's always
homie.
good to hear.
Retcon.
9. Yeah, it's a Brettcon. Your hit points is actually 9
Okay.
with an 11 con.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
No, yeah. So it's actually a 9. I was thinking 10, and then I went, oh wait a minute. Nope, that's yeah. Okay, so you have a 9 hit point as a level 2 paladin. Okay, sorry. Anyways, hate to rub that in your face. Roll a 1d20 for me, please, Lobos.
Let's go. Okay.
Ooh. Lobos, you are a Triton.
Oh.
Huh?
You're essentially a merfolk with two legs, which means sadly you also suffer the same issues that Crown suffers, where because you're cold-blooded, you suffer 2 points of exhaustion from cold weather if you fail your checks every hour. So yes, so you are a sort of fish folk of sorts. A Triton gets the following. All right, so let me check real quick. Ooh, actually, you know what? Because of the way extreme cold works, you have resistance to cold damage, which means you don't
Let's
actually
go.
suffer exhaustion.
Okay.
Is what I would say if we
What?
weren't playing hardcore. Everyone suffers.
geez.
Everyone.
All right.
Everyone.
Got him.
Listen, they can survive in Arctic Oceans. What do we got here?
Wow.
Sorry, just make sure you're feeling it. You know, you're really feeling it. All right. So
There's that classic Brett cruelty.
Potential is there.
You get a +1 to strength, constitution, and charisma.
Okay.
That's kind of sick. That's kind of fun.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Itch me.
I gotta drag your stat tracker. Okay. Get a +1 to strength, con, and charisma. You also get your medium size. You have 30 feet of walking and 30 feet of swimming. Lucky you.
Nice.
Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna do Triton. I'm gonna do +1 to strength, con, and charisma. You are amphibious, which means you can breathe water and air.
Very good.
You get the ability of control air and water. You can cast Fog Cloud with this trait, starting at 3rd level. You can cast Gust of Wind. At 5th level, you can cast Wall of Water. Once you cast a spell with this trait, you can't cast that spell with it again until you finish a long rest. Charisma is your spell casting ability for these spells. You also get 60 feet of dark vision. I don't know if anyone else has said dark vision so far, so that's good. Emissary of the Sea, aquatic beasts have an extraordinary affinity with your people. You can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return. So you're Aquaman. That's pretty fucking cool.
That is pretty cool.
Guardians of the Depth. Adapted to even the most extreme ocean depths, you have resistance to cold damage, which is pretty good when you're fighting something like a Frostmaiden. You can speak Common and Primordial as your languages.
Oh, nice.
All right. Next up, Ability score rolls, please give
Oh,
me
boy.
a 3d6 on your strength.
Kill it, Lobo.
Let's see.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's an 11.
Respectable.
That's an 11 strength.
Not
your,
bad, not bad.
your dex, please. 3d6.
Dex.
A 9.
Okay.
All right. Could be
Slightly
worse.
worse.
Could be worse. Maybe spellcaster. Maybe spellcaster.
Maybe.
Could be.
Roll 3d6 for your constitution.
Okay.
We're back.
Nice.
There we go. Hey, there we go.
That's a
Go,
14 to constitution,
Ooh,
which means
nice.
so you're on the board. Next up is Int Wiz Charisma. Any of them could be good spellcasting stats. So let's see what you get. 3d6 to intelligence, please.
Smart fish, man. Let's go.
That's a 12.
Okay.
That's
Respectable.
that's still-
Respectable.
That's not bad. Not the end of the world. Wisdom, please. 13.
Yeah.
That's still good. And then charisma. You get a +1 to this as well.
Oh, nice.
That's a 10.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
okay, so you got I mean, listen, it happens. You know, you didn't make a shit character, but sometimes you get +1 to everything.
I don't like this trend.
Before we continue, would you like to re-roll your character, or would you like to keep this for now?
What do you think, fellas? I
say keep it for now, because you could always re-roll it once it's done, you know?
That's true. It's true. It's mid, but it's not bad. You know.
It's
This is
mid,
better
but-
than anything I could ever hope for. All right. When you see mine, you'll be like, "Wow, I really should have kept this one."
It's a little middling, but like I've rolled with worse stats than this. So.
I was about to say,
Like
this
that.
is John like Frostmaiden right now. Like this guy could be in anything.
And also keep in mind, you have the ability to re-roll ability scores with fate, fragments of fate.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? Knowing that, I'm gonna take a reroll.
Nice.
Okay,
I'm doing it.
we begin again. He's going for it.
Go.
All right, here's where it gets
Grab it.
fun. No matter what happens, you're stuck with this character. No
good.
re-rolling after this. So
I'm
here
good.
we go. We begin all the way from the beginning.
Oh, boy.
Please roll a 1d20 on your folk.
No more merman.
That's a 3.
Whoa.
Merman, no more.
You are a halfling.
Okay. All right.
We have a lineage, so I need you to roll a 1d4, please.
1d4.
Oh my god, a halfling.
You are a strong heart halfling or a stout halfling.
Okay.
That's not the end of the world. That's fine. Maybe some rogues, maybe some,
Yeah,
maybe your little Samwise. I mean, who knows?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry, that was low-hanging fruit. Stop. Oh my god, I'm going in. Okay, all right, okay. You get a +2 to dexterity. As a stout, you get +1 to constitution. So +2 dex, +1 con. That's pretty. That's not bad. Let's see here. Your movement speed is 25 feet, though. Your size is
all right.
small. You do get lucky, which means you can't roll once. If you roll a 1, you get to re-roll, and you have to take the new roll. So that's pretty good.
Nice.
You have you're brave. You have advantage on being frightened. You have halfling nimbleness, which means you can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than you.
Nice.
Languages, common and halfling. And then you also get, you get stout resistance, which means you have an advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and resistance to poison damage.
Let's go.
So, all good things. All good things. All right, so I'm gonna say stout halfling. I'm gonna do +2 dex, and then +1 to constitution. Okay. No, that's pretty good. Okay. Now we begin with your ability scores. Let's see if the re-roll was worth it. Roll a 3d6, please, for strength.
All right. Okay.
Okay, already better. Your previous roll was a 10. It's now a 12. Dexterity, please, 3d6.
All right. Yes.
It was a
Yes.
9.
Okay.
Now it's a 13, and with your +2 becomes a 15 dexterity. So
Let's go.
I like this.
Constitution, please. Your last roll was a 13. This roll still a 13. With your +1 con becomes a 14, which means you just went up a modifier. Congratulations, you've got a martial class that you could potentially be. So that's good. That's good. Roll 3d6 on your intelligence, please. That's another 13.
Oh my gosh.
Was a 12, now a 13. Roll a 3d6 on your wisdom.
Wisdom 13.
Was a 13,
Wow.
now it is 11.
Wow.
And
Can't all be winners. We got it's
roll
pretty average though.
a 3d6 with a charisma.
Charisma.
Previously a 9, now an
Damn.
11. 12, 13, 13, 13, 11, 11.
Crazy.
Above average, above the board.
That not a bad.
Pretty sick.
You are
Best
now.
like
reroll I've ever seen.
Yeah, you
I
are,
liked it. I liked
yeah,
it.
yeah. You are very much John Frostmaiden.
John
or whatever.
Edge.
Yeah.
I like the one that someone put in chat of John Halfling.
Yeah, you are John Halfling. Absolutely.
John Halfling, you bet.
Holy shit. Okay, very good.
All right.
We go down the list. Now is your background. Please roll me a 1d12.
Background.
Roll. I need you to roll another 1d12, please.
No doubles.
You are a hermit.
Cute.
You've never felt at ease in civilized society, and there's no place farther from the trappings of civilization than Icewind Dale. This is a land without pretense, and the people of 10 towns pay you little mind. To them, you're just another silly old fool.
Relatable, to be honest.
Oh my god, he's a silly little guy.
I'm
Just a silly little guy.
I'm envisioning like Elmer right now, honestly.
Oh,
like,
God.
I'm like, I think you just made Elmer, but at halfling form. Okay, so that's your background. We moved that there. What class would you like to be?
Well, I mean, I'm leaning towards rogue.
Let's go.
I never played a rogue.
Gonna play a rogue?
Sneak attack nerfed, but you know,
Yeah,
we can make it work.
You gotta work. You
Make it
gotta
work.
work for it now. Yeah, you gotta work for that rogue. Okay.
All a matter of positioning.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
It's a little more strat. All right.
Yeah. I say rogue.
All right, rogue. We get a dex and I keep hitting the back. 1 second. We're doing hermit. So here's what you get before we go on with your adding your class.
Mm-hmm.
You get skill proficiencies in medicine and religion. And like I said,
Okay.
you're not really bad at any ability score, so these are all pretty good.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So you get so with your background hermit, you get proficiency in medicine and religion. You get proficiency in the herbalism kit. You may choose an additional language. What language would you like to choose?
Let's say what was Lizard Man's Draconic?
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in also being able to speak Draconic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sending secret messages to the lizard folk, huh?
Yeah, you know.
All right. Your starting
Very
equipment
spicy.
will be a scroll case stuffed full of notes from your studies or prayers, a winter blanket, a set of common clothes, an herbalism kit, and 5 gold pieces. Your feature is discovery. The quiet seclusion of the extended hermitage gave you access to a unique and powerful discovery. The exact nature of this revelation depends on the nature of your seclusion. Might be a great truth about the cosmos, the deities, the powerful beings of the outer planes, or the forces of nature. It could be a sight that no one else has ever seen. You might have uncovered a fact that has been long forgotten, or unearthed some relic of the past that could rewrite history. It might be information that would be damaging to the people who consigned you to exile, and hence the reason for your return to society. This is something we'll actually potentially work on together. This actually will be related to something else that I haven't revealed yet to you guys. There's still more to reveal. So, all right. Okay, so Hermit, very good. We've got that start there. Nice. You said you're going to Rogue, correct? So you got Dexterity, Intelligence, saving throws. Oh boy. The problem here is, okay, so I need 4 skill proficiencies from you.
Okay.
We've got acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth.
That is a lot, but I'm gathering
gonna-
a couple.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Okay.
get you the list. Every time I try and copy and paste it, it closes this window, so then I can't do that. So I'm gonna go over here and just copy that for it real quick. All right, here are your
Got 3 of them.
skills to choose from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go stealth,
Okay.
acrobatics,
Okay.
performance,
Okay.
and sleight of hand.
Okay. You know the thieves' can't language. Your armor training is light. You are proficient in simple weapons, a hand crossbow, long sword, rapier, and short sword. You have tool proficiencies with thieves' tools, but keep in mind you do not. Oh, sorry. Tool proficiencies. You have tool proficiencies with thieves' tools. 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to do this real quick. Yeah, you have tools. You have proficiency in thieves' tools. And then you now also get expertise. So choose 2 of the skills that you would like expertise in from your trained skills and your thieves' tools proficiency.
Expertise in thieves' tools,
Okay,
for one.
absolutely.
And then the ones I've selected and also been granted from Hermit, those included?
no,
or-
those are not included. It would have
Okay,
to be
just the
the rogue
selected ones.
skills. Yeah.
Okay, expertise in, we'll go sleight of hand
Okay, that's
and
it.
performance.
Nope.
Oh,
you
there
got-
was 2. Oh, there was 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
so do you
sleight of
wanna-
hand it is.
Yeah, sleight of hand and thieves' tools, or you're gonna place thieves' tools with a skill.
Oh, right. You know what? Let's do thieves' tools and performance.
Okay. Very
He's a
good.
performer.
Oh, you really want to keep our spirits up.
He likes to show off, you know.
Sneak attack is a 1d6. All right. And now so your hit points is going to be, taking a quick look, because your hit points being 13, being 14 over here. You will start, actually start with 8 hit points. That's pretty good.
Okay.
All right. You are now level 2. So, would you like to take the average of 3 or roll a 1d6?
I like to roll. I'm rolling.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Gamba, let's go.
Oh yeah, Gamba.
Roll 1d6, please. That's a
Yes!
max hit
Yes!
points.
Oh, baby!
I'm all
You're a
about.
better tank than our
Let's
paladin.
go! Let's go!
Oh,
Freaking go.
fuck
Just-
it.
Hey, it's
Buries
okay. It's
the knife
okay,
into
guys. I'm
Junie.
used to it. It's all right.
16 hit point rogue. Very good.
Wow.
You get cutting action, which allows you as a bonus action to take dash, disengage, or hide. You also get
Perfect.
a fragment of fate. What would you like to do
Oh.
with it?
Okay. No, I don't think I want to reroll any. Let me scroll up to those options.
So by the way, if you do roll below, you don't take the lower amount. You just lose the fragment of fate. So if you want to try and get a higher ability score,
Oh, I see.
yeah, if you roll, shut up. If you roll underneath the amount, we don't take the lower amount.
Got you.
So no risk.
Imagine.
That would be fucked.
So basically, yeah.
You want me more fucked? I
mean-
know some of you would be down for that.
I mean, injury prevention seems like a pretty good play, but I guess the main thing of preventing rather than removing is that in the middle of the battle, I wouldn't have to deal with it on the fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I foresee getting injured, so I think I'll go for injury prevention.
Okay, so you're gonna have you're the first one to select injury prevention.
I'm down.
All right, you get a 1 injury prevention. For those that don't know, whenever you go down in battle, whenever your hit points drop down to 0, you roll on the injury table. Sometimes they're minor injuries, like, oh, you bruise your ribs, or you strain your leg. So you sprain your leg, so like you move slower. But then that heals through like magical healing or medicine checks. But you could also lose a limb. You could have an arm just be chopped off, or a leg, or you could lose an eye.
Your beard could get burned off. Just little things like that.
So these are all things that could permanently change your character. So those are things to keep in mind. Okay, so +1 to injury prevention. All right, and then the only last thing I need you to do is roll your starting gold. So please roll 4d4. Hey, not bad.
Not bad.
With your background, you have a total of 125 gold pieces. So get ready to go shopping a little bit later.
Sick.
All right, Lawlman and Tom, please roll a 1d20.
I'm scared.
Lawman.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I can't wait to roll that character.
Lawman, how you feeling right now? You feeling a little nervous?
Not really nervous. Just like I've had so much time to digest it. I've accepted what I will be, and that is worse than everyone else.
All right, you went through the 5 stages of grief already.
Fun.
Yeah, nice. All right, we begin with the folk. Roll a 1d20, please. A 2. You are an elf.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And then we've got a lineage with that, so please roll a 1d4. You are a moon elf.
Whoa.
So
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you as a moon elf, and I'll send you guys lore for your backgrounds and everything like that. You get +2 to your dexterity. You get your movement speeds to 30 feet. You've got a dark vision 60 feet. You've got proficiency in perception already. Your Fey ancestry gives you advantage on saving throws against being charmed. As a elf, you can go into a trance instead of sleep, which means you make for the best sentry possible, because you can essentially keep guard while you are sleeping and getting that long rest. Yeah. You already got his purpose. Congratulations. So yeah.
Assuming you don't have to reroll your character.
Yeah, true.
So all you need is 4 hours a day of a trance, and it counts as a long rest. So good to go there. You know Common and Elvish, and you also get a +1 to your intelligence score. You get elf weapon training, so you have already have proficiency with longsword, short swords, short bow, and longbow, no matter what class you pick. You also get to learn a wizard cantrip of your choice. Intelligence will be your spellcasting ability for that. And you can learn 1 additional language. What language would that be?
I'm tempted to go giant as well. I don't know if it's like bad to double up, but I feel like that will be a useful one around these parts.
I don't think it's bad.
And in case, you decide to throw a coup against the draconic speaking folk.
Yeah, there you go.
I
only talk to you if 2 of you know my language.
What other languages are common around here?
Oh, geez. I would say any of the basics, like, Dwarvish, Elvish.
Wait, there's orc tribes, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. And also, you can, not to spoil it, but you can play an orc. You can roll, not in like a full orc. You can actually have that as a playable character.
That's so epic. God, can you imagine rolling off elf into orc? That'd be so sick.
That'd be so sick.
You kill yourself, grow
DM,
giant.
kill the
bulky.
elf. I'm going again.
No, I'd like to
even finish rolling.
I'd like to pick orcish as my language for now.
Orcish. All right, orcish. Perfect.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Next up, it is your ability scores, what makes or breaks the character. So, if you would be so kind, roll a 3d6 for your strength, please.
Here I go.
That's a 9.
Very fitting for an elf.
Weak bones.
Okay.
Weak bones.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good.
Roll a
fine.
3d6 for your dexterity.
All right, here we go. This one's important.
That's a
Oh,
10.
Okay. John Elf, we're good.
That becomes a 12 because you're an elf.
Okay.
So you're good to go there. You're good to go. Roll a 3d6 for your constitution. Con is what makes or breaks it. All right, 12.
Alright.
Con
Above
always
average,
makes
above
or
average.
breaks. Yeah, 12. That's a +1. That's good. Roll a 3d6 for your intelligence. Okay.
right. 14 was my
13.
thing, right?
Becomes 14 because
All right.
you're a moon elf.
bad.
Let's go.
Roll 3d6, please, for wisdom. 14.
The
on
trend is
wisdom.
good.
Moving up.
Roll
We are going up.
Roll a 3d6 on charisma. That's an 11.
He's fucked. It's all over.
All right.
Honestly, not bad. Your weakest is a 9 strength, so you're not going to be carrying much. 10 dex, a 12 con, or 10 dex becomes 12 dex, 12 con, 13 int, 14 wisdom, or 13 int becomes 14 int, and an 11 charisma. Honestly, not bad if you're going
We talking
caster.
cleric here?
Yeah, you've
We're
got
talking
caster
cleric?
options open for you.
Mm-hmm. You could potentially be cleric. Healing is always an option, and with a paladin, a ranger, and a cleric, you guys are gonna have healing on lockdown. What do you? So first, before we go to the background, well, man, do you want to toss this character and roll another one, or would you like to keep this one?
God, I'm kind of tempted. I don't know.
That's
It's
the
mostly
beauty
just
of
because I
hardcore.
love rolling again. I just love rolling.
That's it. That's it. That's the twist. And
Forgot
also,
me.
and you got the safety net too, right? And now, like, you remove that safety net. I mean, how fun is that gonna be? I don't know, the tightrope and everything. Jeez. Does the Gamba call?
I kind of, kind of just want to be a different race, just in general, like a different folk. Sounds fun.
Reroll everything just because you don't want to be an elf.
Hey,
God, I mean,
Hey, yep.
that's fair. So
just because I want to see what's out there. There's so many exciting options. Like genuinely, like we got like wacky Furbolg, Fishman, and like it's coming together. And
there's like two.
Yeah, we kind of got a monster party.
Yeah, there's two custom ones that don't even you don't even
that's right.
know.
I need to land it. I need to land that one. I gotta hit the big time. Don't you understand?
Here comes the orc.
Yeah, reroll. He's going.
Let's go.
We begin again. All right, Lawman. Your previous character has been scrapped and tossed. So now we begin again. Please roll a 1d20.
Come on, random number generator.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Wait.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ooh.
What does it do?
Ooh, very cool. Very cool.
Nice. You die instantly.
Okay. I banned Lawman from the server. That's the one. That's the one that just destroys
That's if you roll a 1.
Okay. I'm actually very excited for this one, so I apologize for hyping it up a little bit. You are definitely of the monstrous variety. You are, as I wait for this to load, so I can start reading this.
I want to know.
Dramatic
I wanna know,
pause.
Brett,
You
I wanna
are
know.
a pure blood Yonti.
Whoa!
Oh,
Crazy.
what?
Dick.
You're
We
Sick.
are kind of homies.
Yeah, you guys are related. Sort of.
Snake bag.
Kind of home. You're like my cousin, basically.
Yeah. So purebloods were the most human-seeming of all Yontis. So the Yonti, for a little bit of lore. So essentially, you're like a snake person. Essentially, Yontis were a collective and mostly psionic race of serpent folk, also known as the snake people of Malatra. They were often seen as corrupt and degenerate monsters of the other races. So you're gonna take some humanoid. You are gonna look humanoid, but you originate from like the serpent folk, essentially. So very cool. You have a charisma score increase by 2 and an intelligence score increase of 1. You mature at the same rate as humans. You match human size and weight. You have a base movement speed of 30 feet. You do have dark vision. Innate spell casting, you know the poison spray cantrip. You can cast animal friendship an unlimited number of times with this trait, but you can only target snakes with it.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Starting at 3rd level, you can also cast suggestion with this trait, but again, only with snakes. So you're able to like be a fucking snake charmer, you know, for all the snakes that are going to be in Icewind Dale.
Any snakes out here? Brett?
Oh, but this is something not to sneeze at. You get magic resistance.
Whoa.
Wait,
You have
whoa.
you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Cool.
Any spell cast at you, you get an advantage to that roll.
That's gotta be good.
You are immune to poison damage and the poison condition. Just flat immunity.
Immune.
And you can speak and read and write Common, Draconic,
Oh boy.
and Abyssal.
Whoa.
My homie's talking to demons over here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like it. This is a big upgrade. All right. Come on, ability scores. Come on, ability scores.
Yeah. Now let's see if let's see how you build up from here. Okay. Oh boy. So we're doing. I'm just gonna write this down here. Int +2. They're gonna make a hell of a wizard. And charisma +1. In fact, I think that's all. Oh, sorry. Charisma +2. Int +1. My bad. Okay. Let's begin with your strength. Give me a 3d6, please.
Here we go.
That's a 14.
Oh, number.
You were originally a 9. So there's a +5 increase already. Give me a 3d6 on Dex, please. 13.
Wow.
You originally had a 10.
Wow.
+3 there.
Cool.
Con is what makes or breaks it. Give me a 3d6 on Con. That's a 10. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh,
You're in the game. You're in the game, baby.
I'm in the game.
Oh, now if we go to the spell casting stats, this is where you could potentially rock face. Give me an intelligence 3d6 roll, please. That's a 9, which with
Kindred.
which with a +1 becomes a 10. So you're still
Fuck you.
you're still in the game. Give me a 3d6 on wisdom. A 12. Down from a 14, but that's okay.
Come on, charisma. Big
Charisma 3d6. This is where your +2 goes as well. That is a 11 charisma, which you had before, which turns into a 13. You're in the game.
I'm in the game. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. I'm in the game.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you pretty much, you know, this wasn't a bad roll. You got a UNT, which is going to be pretty fucking sick. So, good on ya. Good on ya. Okay. Next up is your background. Can you please roll a 1d12?
8.
I need you to roll a 1d12 again.
9.
Your background is a sage.
Okay.
You came to Icewind Dale in search of ruins and artifacts left behind by the giants who ruled the ancient empire of Ostaria. To find even one Astarian relic would fulfill a lifelong dream and make your rivals back home green with envy. You're a fucking relic hunter. of sorts.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
It's coming together. Yeah, it's going together really good. All right, so let me go over to Sage and let you know what you get from there. You are proficient in Arcana and History. You've learned 2 additional languages, which means you've got 5 languages now that you know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, what other 2 languages would you like to know?
So sorry. Which ones do I have right now?
You have Common, Draconic, and Abyssal.
Okay. Well, maybe I studied up for this expedition and I learned Orcish and Giant.
Orcish and Giant, very good.
A well-learned man.
Your starting equipment will be a bottle of black ink, a quill, a small knife, a letter from a dead colleague posing a question you have not yet been able to answer, a set of common clothes, and a pouch containing 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, how ponderous.
Lawman, what would you like your class to be?
Oh gosh. Well, I was wanting to do some sort of sorcerer, I think.
You still can.
I think, and when we roll with the fate thing, I can't get lower, right?
Correct.
So I could roll charisma and try for higher, but not be screwed.
That is correct.
Okay. Then I think, and just because it's been a little while, you know, sorcerer is charisma caster, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So warlock could be really fun though. Oh.
Sorcerers also have a D4 hit die.
No.
God, that's tough. Is there any? I honestly want to go with like the more lore choice. Do you want to have more warlocks or sorcerers?
I mean, you honestly, that works for both. With psionic, that suggests arcane magic.
That's perhaps the most unfortunate question you could ask for a Yuan-Ti, because monster stat blocks, they have both.
Yeah. So they would absolutely be fine with either. Depending on your patron, you would also get like, you know, you could be worshiping like serpents in the sky and great ones and shit like that. Old great ones, which is very, I would say, serpentine in nature. So that's the choice is yours.
And I already speak abyssal, so
Correct.
I'll go with the warlock. I'm going with the warlock.
He's going with the warlock. Okay. Because you have picked warlock, that means you will actually start with a warlock relic.
Oh.
So please roll a 1d6.
5, please.
Oh. What's your spellcasting focus gonna be?
Focus as in the thing I hold.
That you cast spells through. That is correct.
Do I have a list of options? Because it's probably something like a crystal ball, you know?
Yeah. Your spellcasting focus. Orb.
I want to
you
ponder.
can use an arcane focus as a spellcasting focus for your warlock spells. An arcane focus can be a crystal, an orb, a rod, a staff, or a wand.
I like the idea of like a crystal, you know, like a gem, but not like a full-on orb, like more of a, you know,
Nice
just a
rock.
funny-looking rock. Yeah.
So you want to do orb?
Or
rock?
like just like a crystal, yeah, crystalline.
Yeah, crystal.
little thing.
Yeah. Well, we can do crystal then.
Perfect.
All right. Then you receive a crystal of the celestial.
Oh, wow.
So the celestial grants you the following. Included in your spell list now is Cure Wounds and Guiding Bolt, so you can heal, funny enough. Your bonus cantrips are Light and Sacred Flame. They count as Warlock cantrips for you. You also get the ability of Healing Light. At first level, you gain the ability to channel celestial energies to heal wounds. You have pools of d6s that you spend to fuel this healing. The number of the dice in the pool equals 1 plus your warlock level. As a bonus action, you can heal one creature you can see within 60 feet of you by spending this dice. The maximum number of dice you can spend at once equals your charisma modifier. Roll the dice you spend, add them together, and restore the number of hit points total. Your pool regains all expended dice when you finish a long rest.
Interesting. This is a powerful relic I've found.
So you get a crystal of the celestial. Keep in mind, with your fate point, you could re-roll your charisma, or you can re-roll that relic property. So think about that for a little bit.
That is something to ponder into my crystal.
I have looks at my crystal. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, next up, we're actually going to roll your. I'll get you your warlock. So give me this, and then we go over to warlock. All right. As a warlock, you have 6 hit points. Your saving throws are wisdom and charisma. And then I need you to pick 2 of the following skills, and I will copy and paste them here. Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidation, Investigation, Nature, and Religion.
Okay. Yes. Sorry, I forget all the bonuses attached. I know Arcana's int, but I already have that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I think they're all int except for deception.
Which one? Yes, they're all.
And intimidation.
Oh, intimidation. Yeah, deception and intimidation are charisma.
I like deception. I'll pick that.
Ooh.
Snake.
Sneaky snake.
Maybe a little bit snaky. You know.
Little snaky.
And I'm kind of tempted if I was gonna. I think I'm gonna reroll the crystal. Otherwise, I would do religion to fit this character. But I think I want. Like when I picked warlock, I was thinking something less, healy.
Yes, healy. I gotcha.
Less light involved. Braun came in and said, "What's up?" But
he's not here now.
Yeah, he's not here now. So I'll
Braun can't help you now.
You rip your face off. It's me, Braun.
That's badass.
Trust Braun again.
So what do you think for your second skill?
I'm gonna do deception. I want to do intimidation because that's also charisma, right?
Yes.
But I feel like it would be useless for anything that's in the wilderness. But I guess maybe not. Boy.
Intimidation?
I'm leaning towards it. I think so. Because if I do history, I'm gonna be too stupid to even get it.
I mean, you got a 10. It's just a +2. It's not too stupid.
I guess so. All right, you know what? Fine. I'll do deception and history.
History, okay. You are proficient in light armor and simple weapons. Your otherworldly patron is with the Celestial right now. You know 2 spells of your choice. So, we got that. Now we're gonna level up. You get to roll a 1d6 for hit points, or take the average of 3. What would you like to do?
Gamba,
roll a 1d6 for me, please. That's a 2.
Oh.
Ooh, that's okay.
I brought it on myself.
That means self. That means you have a total of 10 hit points at level 2.
It ain't that bad.
That ain't that bad at all. With your fragment of fate.
Oh, no.
Would you like to re-roll your charisma or re-roll your property?
I mean, the min-maxer in me and in chat is screaming the stat block probably, but
you choose you.
I think I want to be a sort of more dark, freaky warlock, and if I got Celestial this one, then anything else is probably going to be that, which makes the character more fun for me, so I would like to re-roll my crystal, please.
All right.
Send it.
Give me a 1d6. A 4!
Oh.
Your crystal of the Celestial now becomes the crystal of the Undying.
No.
That's what I like it. That's what I'm talking
Damn,
about.
dude.
Much
for a warlock healer.
You get the undead. You get the expanded spell list of False Life and Ray of Sickness, which is poison, by the way, so it matches with you. You learn the Spare the Dying cantrip. Additionally, undead have difficulty harming you. If an undead targets you directly with an attack or harmful spell, that creature must make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or forfeit targeting someone instead of you, potentially wasting the attacker spell. On a successful save, the creature is immune to the effect for 24 hours. An undead is also immune to this effect for 24 hours if you target it with an attack or a harmful spell. So that is what you get as the crystal of the Undying.
Badass.
Very good. Okay. And then I will level you up to 2. Once you choose 2. Yep, there we go. And then wahoo! You also get Eldritch Invocations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about those.
Yeah. There's a lot to read through, and since they all do a bunch of stuff, what I'll do is I will give you a list, and then we can have you choose later. Does that sound good with you?
Thumbs up.
And then spells known is increased to 3. Okay, that is your character. All in all, not bad. Which means now. Oh wait, your wealth. You know, I was forgetting something. Money. 44, please. All right, that's that is 50 gold. You have 60 gold pieces to your name.
Who needs
Crime in Italy.
oh no. Okay. Which means next, last but not least, Tom.
I'm terrified because it's been a downward trend since the beginning.
Go get him.
Tom, you're up. All right,
What
Tom.
are we starting with? The 1d20?
Yes, we will begin with your race. So roll a 1d20 or your folk. Excuse me. 7 is a tiefling.
Ooh, monster party.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of
Surrounded by monsters.
a bit of a fiend. Yeah, and their halfling pal. Holy shit. All right. Please roll for me a 1d10. For your lineage.
10? Wow, there's a lot of them.
A 1. You are the default Asmodean tiefling.
All right, not bad. Not bad.
So yeah, that means you will get ints +1, charisma +2. Your medium size, your base movement speed is 30 feet. You've got dark vision of 60 feet. You have resistance to fire damage. You have Infernal Legacy, so you know the Thaumaturgy cantrip. At 3rd level, you can cast Hellish Rebuke once, and when you reach 5th level, you can cast Darkness once. And you can speak Common and Infernal. Okay. So with that, we will now go over to your ability scores. So keep in mind, we've got a +2 to Charisma and a +1 to Intelligence. So, we begin. Give me a 3d6 on your Strength, please.
All right, no balls.
That's an 8.
Cool.
That's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a 3d6 for your Dex, please. That's a 7.
Oh, no.
Good. We're doing great so far, guys. Let's go.
Get him out now.
All right.
there you go. There you go.
Up. Nope.
No.
I have to ask you. I have to ask you to roll. If you roll after that, it does not count. I am so sorry, Tom.
Shoot. Yeah, no, I jumped the gun.
You jumped the gun. So,
Yep.
With that, please roll your Constitution 3d6.
Can be better.
That's an 8. Okay. Roll your 3d6 for Intelligence, please. That's a 10. Roll
That's double digits. That's crazy.
Roll 3d6 for your Wisdom, please. That's a 9.
Ooh, there we go.
And
We're
for
back to
good
normal now.
measure, roll a 3d6 for your Charisma, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
You have, with your ability score increases, an 8, a 7, an 8, an 11, a 9, and an 11.
Lord have
I think we're gonna
mercy.
start over, dude. You're gonna re-roll.
You're gonna start over?
Oh yeah, dude.
So be it. We
Dude, that
scrapped.
tiefling died in the fucking before even getting to Icewind
Yeah, no.
Dale.
You
Got murdered.
sneezed
I have
and
no
died.
idea. Yeah, no, I have no idea what his background was, but he like walked into the freezing cold and just passed out immediately.
Holy shit. Okay. All right. Okay. Next up, we're gonna just scrap everything and start again. Please give me a 1d20. Roll, Tom. A 14. My friend, you are a goblin.
Oh my goodness!
We got a goblin in the party. Let's go.
Goblin time.
Goblin time. All right. We will go into goblin. Let me get this loaded, please. I'm begging you. And then
Someone else at my height level.
Yeah.
Don't have to stare up all the time.
Oh, finally, a handshake at eye level.
As a goblin, you get the following traits. +2 to Dex, +1 to Con. You reach adulthood at 8 and die around 60. You're between 3 to 4 feet tall and weigh 40 to 80 pounds. Your size is small.
I didn't know I die early. Great, cool.
Your movement speed is 30 feet, which is faster than most small folk. You have a dark vision of 60 feet. You get nimble escape, which means you can take disengage and hide as bonus actions. You get Fury of the Small. When you damage a creature with an attacker spell and a creature's size is larger than you, you can cause the attacker spell to deal extra damage to the creature. The extra damage equals your level. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until a short or long rest. Of course.
What about this? I played a goblin before. I forgot how awesome being a goblin is.
Yeah, and then you get common and goblin as your language, or as your languages. Okay. Which means now, let's see if we can roll a little bit higher on those stats.
Oh boy.
Tom, give me a 3d6 for strength, please. That's a 10.
Okay.
It's already 2 points
It's
higher.
already better. We're already doing better.
Give me a 3d6 for dex, please. That is still a 7, but it becomes a 9 because of your goblin heritage.
Yeah.
Roll a 3d6 for constitution, please.
Oh my.
Oh my god!
He's just a goblin! He's just a goblin! It's Tom!
Lord.
I'm
just a level 1 goblin, please. I'm just a little guy, please.
That's with a 5 constitution, you will suffer a -3 penalty to all of your
Holy.
hit dice. Roll a 3d6 on intelligence, please.
Please be smart at least.
Yes! Oh my
nice.
god!
Nice.
That is a
Nice.
Now,
The wizard.
That's so
1
cool!
HP wizard.
you are the glass cannon. You will have a 17 intelligence. Holy shit. Okay, next up is your wisdom. 3d6, please. That's a 12.
Not bad.
That's a 12. And then 3d6 on charisma. Okay. You are a big brain goblin is all I'm gonna fucking say on that. Okay. Well, that's your character.
That's my character.
Keep in mind.
Honestly, level 2 reroll con.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
You just rolled a mind goblin.
Yeah. It's a big ass, big brain fucking goblin. Holy shit.
Oh man.
Okay. We've
If
rolled.
I don't roll anything better on Constitution, he is getting a D's nuts joke as his name.
So, your background. Please roll a 1d12.
Oop, I spelt roll wrong. There we go.
Roll it again. Roll it one more time. Roll it again, please. Okay.
Keep it going.
There we go. 4th time's the charm.
Oh no.
It tells us a lot about this character already. I already feel like 4 rolls to get a new background. That tells me a lot about this character.
You would think he's a little clown, right?
No.
Oh my god.
I feel bad for him.
No, what do
Wait
you
a
mean? What do you mean?
wait a
little
Your
minute.
clown?
background is an entertainer.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, we're gonna get along great.
You came to Icewind Dale 3 years ago seeking inspiration for a new song or poem, drawn by the tales of the land's harsh beauty and the legendary exploits of Drizzt. Since then, Auril the Frostmaiden has cast an evil spell over the Dale, preventing you from returning home.
I just want to go home.
You came here to be like a funny guy. And then you're like, it sucks here. And then you're like, where's the boat coming back? They're like, what boat? You're stuck here, man.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
What class do you want to be?
Wizard.
All right.
No hesitation. I gotta go unless Artificer is available to me, but I think I'm just gonna stick with Wizard.
Nope, it is not. So as a wizard, with your current constitution, you have 1 hit point per level. Your level is your hit points.
Sick, dude.
So before we go into that, let me let you know about your entertainer background. You've got skill proficiencies in acrobatics and performance. You have tool proficiencies in disguise kit and one type of musical instrument. What would you like that musical instrument to be, Tom?
Let me I need to check the list of musical instruments.
Please,
I was not expecting this.
Yeah. Shouldn't be expecting anything. Welcome to Hardcore.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome. So for instruments, we've got, like bagpipes, drums, flutes, horns. Here we go. Instrument list. Yeah, bagpipe, flute, a halusi, which I know I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. Flute, a shawm, a whistle stick. Where is just all of them? Are you also looking at them, or?
Yeah, I'm looking at a list. It's probably not the same one you're looking at.
No, it's good. Yeah, bagpipes, drums, dulcimer, flute, lute, lyre, horn, pan flute, shawm, and viola.
I'm still trying to figure out what a shawm is, dude.
A shawm?
It seems like a what is it called? Not a bassoon, but the one that's higher than that.
Yeah, a shawm is a double reed instrument similar to an oboe.
Oboe, that's what it is. Yeah, let's go with the shawm.
Okay. Still based off of charisma, by the way.
Yeah, great, cool.
All right. Then you have a shawm. You have proficiency in the shawm. So you get a shawm. You have a favor of an admirer, a love letter, lock of hair, a trinket, a costume.
What?
And a pouch containing 15 gold pieces. I like the idea that your character came here, just write new songs, and then a love letter from a fan came over, and you were like, oh my god, somebody fucking wants me. I gotta get off this rock. And they're like, yeah, I can't. Sorry, it's no way. You're like, no.
Oh, jeez, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. I hope we meet your adoring fan in our campaign.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
Ooh. Okay.
By Azura.
Oh god, no, I've 100%ed in Oblivion, and that was the worst.
Okay.
I killed him 3 times and he came back.
So you said wizard, right?
Yes, wizard.
What is your spell focus going to be? Your spell book? I'm assuming?
Yeah, let's go with the spell book.
Okay, I think that is it, because you have to cast it. Okay, anyways. Well then you get a relic trait.
Oh joy.
So we will see what exactly that is. Please roll me, and it's a lot, a 1d10.
Ooh.
You've got a spell book of the War Mage.
Oh,
okay.
War Mage is really good, actually.
Yeah, anything that's not like the base ones is really fucking
Okay,
good.
Okay. I thought it was gonna put me in direct combat.
No, that would have been blade singing, and I would have laughed my ass off.
Yeah, with my sickle cell anemia and brittle bones.
Okay.
You build like combo points, basically.
Oh, nice.
So you will get the following with the spell book. Okay, you get arcane deflection. You have learned to weave your magic to fortify yourself against harm. When you are hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain a +2 bonus to AC against that attack or +4 bonus to the saving throw. When you use this feature, you can't cast spells other than cantrips until the end of your next turn. Holy shit, that's really good.
So that's how he's still alive out there.
Yeah, he's a blast it there. So very good, very good. Okay.
I can entertain you, but I also am able to live.
God, what a weird little goblin. Go ahead and roll a 44 for me, please.
I almost just typed in the words 44 instead of roll 44.
7. That's 70 gold pieces. With your 15, you have a total of 85
85?
gold
All right.
pieces. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Buddy, it's level 2. You get your Fragment of Fate.
I am using that on con. I'm re-rolling con.
All right, then, if you would be so kind, please roll your Constitution 3d6.
What is it, a 4? It can't be any worse than that, right?
Okay.
There we go.
He's back in the game. He's back in the game. You still have 4 hit points. You're still a wizard.
Yeah, that's... Hey, if I can take more than 1 hit, then I'm fine.
That's very good. He's gonna live. He's gonna fucking live, guys. All right. Roll. Would you like to roll a 1d4, or would you like to take the average of 2?
I mean, you can only go up from there, so let's see.
Oh. Well.
Cosmic irony.
Yeah, the fates are not kind.
You had the dice have been against you this entire time, dude. Like it's there, man.
And I will continue to fight them throughout this entire campaign.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we're gonna go to your wizard because I need you to choose your skills now.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, it's fine. 5 is more than 2. Okay.
Yeah, it is better. It is a lot better. It's you are now a 5 hit point character instead of a 2 hit point character. Okay, 'tis time. Choose 2: Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, and Religion.
Medicine's wisdom, right?
Correct.
I'll go with Arcana and Investigation.
Okay. I mean, both in. You have weapon proficiencies in a dagger, dart, light crossbow, quarterstaff, and sling. You've got spellcasting and arcane recovery. Cantrips 3. And then we are going to level you up to 2, which is just going to be 1 hit point. All right. That is your character created. Make sure you guys do a little bit of shopping. So, we are a bit over time. Does anyone have to go right now?
I've got 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think we could definitely knock this out in 30 minutes. Okay, I hear no no's. So, okay, I've got one more thing for each and every one of you.
Yay, okay.
Okay. So we all know your backgrounds. However, each of you has a secret that only you know. And to keep it a secret, I will be moving you all individually to a private channel.
Whoa.
To tell you what that
Let's go.
we will be rolling for that secret. And I will tell you what the secret is. I will let you know that some secrets, I may just flat out say, it's so secret, not even you know. So, like, just keep that in mind.
Damn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So let me just really quick. I gotta find this again. All right. We will begin with everyone rolling a 1d20.
Oh.
Okay. Boy. All right. So I will start with. Does someone not roll?
Crown hasn't rolled yet. No.
Crown, are you there? Oh, Crown might have walked away to do something. So.
Yeah, I've taken a few sneaky bathroom.
No,
breaks
that's fine.
here and
That's fine.
there.
No
It's probably
worries.
doing the same.
Yeah, you guys could let me know. Okay, then we're gonna start with Lobos.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna drag Lobos down. Hey, Lobos.
Oh, hi there.
It's time to learn of your secrets.
Secret.
1, 2, 3,
Secret.
4,
I'm ready.
5, 6, 7, 12. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay. Okay. All right. Lobos, please roll a 1d12 for me.
1d12.
A 12.
Big secret.
Let me read this out for you to see if I can tell you. Ooh.
No.
Okay. So your secret is this is not your first life.
Oh.
And you know it. You have reincarnated. Which means this is your second go.
Okay.
So you could have been you're a halfling. Holy shit. So yeah, you've got you could have been anyone else essentially in your previous life, and you're free to flesh that out as much as you'd like.
Wow.
But-
Okay.
Which means, yeah. So if you want to, like, you know, kind of like roll a private character to yourself. Oh. Would you like your previous character to be the Triton that you scrapped?
That's why I was saying Fishman in past life.
Yep. Holy shit.
It kind of works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Absolutely. So your secret is that you were once a Triton in your previous life that somehow passed away here, unfortunately, and you are free to do that, say that as much as possible. Like flesh that out as much as possible. So feel free when you're building your character, let me know, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
All right. I will check that off. Everyone's going to have a different secret. All right. I'm sending you back up to the room.
Bye.
One secret sealed.
Mm.
I need everyone to roll a d20.
Fucking.
All right. I'm gonna assume Crowned is still AFK. So Junie,
Yes.
I'm gonna
dude,
take
let's
you down to
go.
the DM chamber.
I hope this doesn't carry over into the main campaign.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? You
What's
ready?
up?
You ready for your secret?
Yes, I am.
Secret. All right. Please give me a 1d12 roll.
Okay. 1d12.
Ooh, an 11.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your character again?
They're a Furbolg Paladin Urchin.
Oh.
She is a Furbolg Paladin Urchin.
Ooh. You are a reghead hare or heir,
Oh.
which means
A
you're actually
what?
you're so the reghead is like the tribes, like the outside tribes.
Oh,
You're actually an heir.
interesting.
You're actually like fucking tribal royalty.
She's like a secret princess.
Yes.
Wait, that's awesome. Okay, all right.
Yep. Specifically of the Tiger tribe. Zornhild would have recognized her discarded. You're a discarded offspring from Queen
Oh my God!
Zornhild Yeah, you were tossed out into the fucking wilderness.
Wait, this works so well though.
Oh my God, that's
With being in a just a
being
street urchin,
fucking
you know.
urchin. Oh yeah, you were tossed out. Oh,
my
God.
God.
So yeah, so there is Queen Zornhild Solvig's daughter. So yeah, you are apparently one of their discarded children.
Wow, much to think about. Okay.
Yeah. So and then there's other stuff, but I can't. Those are secrets that I
yeah,
must
sure.
keep to yourself. But yes, that's all you need to know.
wonderful.
You are a discarded princess. You're an heir to the Zornhild Solvig daughter.
I love that. I love the secret. Okay.
I love that as well. All right, I'm gonna move you back up.
Cool.
Well,
Hi, Junie.
Hey.
well. By the way, obviously, don't share your secret with everyone else, but I
No.
think everyone knows that.
Right.
Ginny, what did you think of your secret?
Oh, I love it. I think it's so good.
Okay. Very good. We will check to see if Crowned is back. Nope. All right. Everyone roll a 1d20, please. Tom's got an 8. Lawman's got
I got a
1.
1.
All right.
Finally, I beat somebody.
Tom, I'm going to drag you down to the DM's chambers. Hello, Tom. Oh, my Discord crashed. I think my Discord actually crashed. Give me 1 second. 1 moment, please.
Oh,
Yeah, Brett's been asking for you.
Tom? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I in the room, I just couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, no worries. No, yeah, for some reason, the talk, it wasn't letting me talk, so, but wait, I fixed it. Okay. Looks like Crown's back up there, too. If you'd be so kind, give me a 1d12 roll. All right, your roll is a 10. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Always a good reaction.
What's your character?
Goblin wizard.
You're a pirate cannibal.
What a charmed life I've led.
And you know the location of the Dark Duchess.
I'm assuming that's a ship.
It's a frozen shipwreck. You know exactly where it is. It is, yeah. It's, you know the location of this frozen ship called the Dark Duchess.
Unknown what it has on it, but presumably probably like treasures or things that could be useful to us. So should the need be,
yeah. So a character who has the Pirate Cannibal secret, which is what you have, you might want to return to this site to claim Captain Blue Moon's treasure. So you know the location of pirate treasure, essentially. Yes, an ancient white dragon has placed some of her hoard in an abandoned ship called the Dark Duchess, which is probably why you escaped from it. This pirate vessel got stuck in the Sea of Moving Ice some months ago near where the dragon likes to fish and hunt. So there you go.
Could you copy paste this in a DM?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you know the location of a wrecked pirate ship. It has treasure on board. It has dragons on board, and apparently you're a pirate cannibal.
Dragons or dragonborn? I need to know the distinction there. Dragons, specifically dragons. Great.
Yes, absolutely. That's what. Yeah, that's why I got marooned. They're dragons on the fucking ship. So, thumbs up, man. But there's pirate booty. There's pirate booty in there. So,
it better be good booty if there's dragons on there.
Yep. And so yeah, pirate cannibal. Enjoy that.
Yeah, great.
You have eaten frozen dead pirates from when the dragons came and swooped it down out of desperation. That is your secret. You have eaten people before.
Oh, hey, that doesn't mean I won't eat again. So let's see.
That's right. All right, I shall move you up. Oh boy.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Tom, how do you like your secret?
I can hear you now.
Oh, I'm sure it will be fantastic down the line.
It will absolutely be fantastic. Crowned,
Big
welcome
payoff.
back.
Big
Yes,
payoff.
sir. I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Lawlman and Crowned, please roll a 1d20.
Okay.
All right. Crowned, I will see you downstairs.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crowned, we've had some interesting secrets so far, and we're about to get a little bit more interesting. If you would be...
Good for you to tell me all of these on Dumpster Delvers.
I'm not going to tell you all of them on Dumpster Delvers. What are you talking about?
I wink at chat. We both know.
Roll a d12, please.
D12. It's this one.
Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Oh, 7. Oh. 1 second, please. Okay. So, Crowned, you've got a special little secret here. You've got an old flame.
Oh, nice.
You get to choose a secret lover of the NPCs. Since the onus falls on the player to choose the NPC, when you get to decide as we meet NPCs that you're like, hey, you just tap me, and you go that one.
I already know who my lover is.
Oh, okay. Like you already know from like the adventure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll keep that a secret. But yes, once you see the NPC, you go, hey DM, that one, and I'll know exactly what it is. Okay? Yep.
Yeah. That sounds great.
The secret can also be used to turn an NPC foe into a potential ally at your discretion. So
okay, you probably won't let me pick it then.
Were you going to
It was
Frostmaiden?
mostly a meme answer. I was going to pick the
You were gonna
Frostmaiden.
take the fucking Frostmaiden? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Until you said that part, then I went, oh, never mind.
Yeah. I love you. Yeah, I definitely would. You would be scorned lovers. Absolutely. That definitely would happen. Yeah. But yeah, so any of the
Left on
NPCs.
very bad terms.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are lizard folk. You have been on the outside. You were part of the Outlander tribe. So it really could be anyone in Icewind Dale. So all you need to do is be like, that one. And I'll be like, okay, that will be your secret.
Excellent.
Yeah, that does not mean that they will be friendly about it. They might be fucking pissed at you. Yeah, as you know. All right, that's a fucking good one. Okay.
Nice. Lovely.
Old Flame. Okay, I shall toss you back up.
All right.
Hey.
Okay.
Crown, what do you think?
Okay.
How do you feel about your secret, Crown?
All right.
Okay.
You just laughed. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know this about me yet. But
Yeah,
you
no.
will. You will. You gonna learn. You gonna learn.
All right. Last but not least, I'm gonna move Lawlman downstairs.
Have fun.
Hello, Lawlman.
Hey, partner.
It's
How
time
you
to
doing?
it's time to discover what your secret is.
All right.
If you-
Yeah.
If you'd be so kind, give me a 1d12 roll. All right. I will actually do this. Oh. Let me see. 1 second. Let me read this.
Okay. Pause, champ.
Okay. This is a one-time secret. Okay? This is a little this is a little ability you get to spend.
I love that.
At any time during the campaign. You are an owlbear whisperer. What this means is if you decide to use this secret, you can change an owlbear's attitude to friendly. Which means you, if you encounter an owlbear out in the wilderness, can befriend it, and it will become your companion and protector. And you'll get to run that. You'll get to run that with that owlbear. So, and how you befriend it as your character is completely up to you. It could literally be mind control. It could be
I was
however
gonna
you
say,
want
could
to
it
do
be domination?
Yeah, you get to do that one time to an owlbear.
Interesting.
Mhm.
So, okay.
So if you guys
There will be owlbears out here in the cold.
I would hope so. And yeah, owlbears,
Okay.
you're usually that. That'd be fucked if that was your secret and then you never encounter, there's no owlbear the rest of the campaign.
If there's no owlbear anywhere for miles in any direction.
Yep. So, but yeah, you guys get, so essentially if you find an owlbear out in the wilderness, you can, and at any moment, I'll know what it means. I'll know when you're just like, I go, hold back, and you go, I approach the owlbear, and I go, all right, let's see what happens. And then you role play it the way you want to role play it, and at the result will always be the same. You will befriend that owlbear. You can do that secret only once, so keep that in mind. Choose a good one.
Got it.
All right, I'm gonna move you back up. All right.
I have a secret.
Yeah. So do we. So do we.
All right.
Brett, I do have one question since we
Yes.
can see the rolls on this.
Yes.
Are these in the same order?
Well,
every time, or do you randomize them?
Well, let's go ahead and put it this way. I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay.
Slaps you.
Yeah. But also at the same time, I don't think any of you are going to try and discover what each other's secrets are. Correct?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. So it's not something I'm really super worried about, because also if like you want to figure out other people's secret, you can literally just go into the VOD and watch it. So I'm not super worried about it.
I don't think any of us will do that.
I also don't think so, and I feel it would spoil it for you guys anyway. So the only one that knows all the secrets is chat, and they'll go wild and go crazy.
Yeah. Actually, when you were talking about the secrets, and it's like, oh man, I had chat open for like most of that, and then I closed it before you pulled me in.
Yeah. So you're good. But yeah, I'm not worried about it, because like I said, I don't think anyone would actually do that. Okay. Also, it looks like Foogie crashed, but that's okay. Maybe it'll come back later. So the last thing we need to do is pick your starting town. So if we run out of time, obviously we could roll. What are you laughing at?
I just What's the one that was gonna have us all cuddle together? That would immediately make us like a bonded party.
I'll keep you guys warm.
That would be
Fluffy, you know?
Which one has the worst shelter rating?
You're just like, yeah, we've been cuddling up in here.
We're tight.
Yeah,
we're all friends here.
We've been driving for 12 hours. We're looking on a hot wire for the 1-star hotels. What do you got for us?
Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up the list. Hopefully Fugi pops back up. If it doesn't, that's okay too. All right, I'm gonna check this real quick. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, it's just not loading at the OBS. Okay, that's fine. All right, so need to find. All right. So we've got these names aren't going to make any sense. I will copy and paste the rumors, so you know the town names. But there are 10 rumors, and you tell me which one sounds interesting to you. The first one is, in Bremen, fishers are being terrorized by a monster that lives in Mare Dalden. Strange that none of the other towns on that lake have been harangued, which I don't know the name of the word. Harangued by the monster. Harangued, thank you, by the monster. So Bremen's essentially being under attack by this one monster, and no one else has experienced this in the other towns. Okay. In Bryn Shandir, some dwarves will pay good money to anyone who can find a lost shipment for them. Okay. In Caer Dineval, no one has seen the town speaker for a long time. Locals say Speaker Cranach has fallen ill, but sinister figures have been seen entering and leaving the castle at odd hours. That means
castle.
Yeah, I was gonna say that means this is a location with a castle in it. Okay. In Caer Konig, local establishments are beset by vandals and thieves that skulk about unseen. The town speaker, a dragonborn named Trovis, could really use some help catching the interlopers. Okay.
I'm sure care is like a dwarven word for like keep or something like that.
Maybe. I mean, you might be right on that. I don't genuinely know.
Your character doesn't speak Dwarven. You're metagaming.
I'm trying not to be coy about it. Yeah, okay. In Dogan's Hole, people live in fear of winter wolves that haunt the outskirts of the town. As big as horses they are, and smarter than normal wolves.
We must tame them, ride them.
Ooh.
In East Haven, they caught an evil wizard who killed some adventurers. The town militia plans to burn the wizard at the stake. I hear the captain of the guard is looking for adventurers to help with another task that may or may not be related.
Evil wizard.
In Goodmead, the town speaker was recently killed by a 9-foot-tall giant. Rumor has it, the giant...
Maybe we should stay out of that one for Junie's sake.
Yeah, rumor has it, the giant stole a shipment of honeymead, without which a handful of taverns in 10 towns might go dry.
I like that one, guys. Just saying. That one's
no alcohol. They're cooked. What are they gonna do?
In Lonely Wood, beware the dreaded white moose. It attacks loggers and trappers on sight, and the town's best hunters can't seem to catch or kill the beast.
That's cool.
They could probably
White
use some
moose.
health. Great white moose.
Harka's out here killing on our birthday?
In Targos, a band of adventurers is planning an expedition up to the side of Kelvin's Cairn, hoping to find Ayaminaratak. I don't fucking know what that is, but it's a Goliath lycanthrope. So a Goliath were creature.
Oh shit!
God damn.
Who can transform into
Pick a struggle.
Who can transform into a polar bear. So it is
Oh god.
It's a Goliath werebear.
Yeah.
If you hurry, you might be able to join the expedition.
That shit is so metal. I almost want to choose that at the cost of our own lives here.
And then finally, in Tourmaline, Speaker Matthew has closed one of the town's lucrative gem mines. Apparently, a gang of kobolds crept into the mine and endangered some miners. Anyone who clears out the mine can be expected to be well compensated. And those are your rumors. Which one would you like to follow up on?
This is a group decision, not an individual one.
Correct. This is a group decision.
Honestly, I like.
Maybe do the last two. Just
I
put them out
also-
there, and then you guys can talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just so you are aware, these aren't like, you know, you can do all of these, but this is the town you'll be starting in. Yeah, this will be the town that you start in. So which of these rumors do you want to pursue? And then you'll have knowledge of this rumor as well.
My snake like gems, and my heart like hunting giant monsters. So
All right.
I think.
Yeah, the last two are pretty sick as well.
Well, okay. So here's my thing. A little meta knowledge.
Mm.
Aren't lycanthropes who can turn into bears usually just werebears?
That's what I'm saying. It's a Goliath werebear.
Those are usually good guys. You're not hunting those.
Well, but would your characters know that? So that definitely is meta knowledge. Yeah.
I'm all for Lonelywood. I'm for the first one and for Lonelywood. I want to hunt like some big fuck off monster.
Okay.
This becomes a question of who has and who hasn't played Monster Hunter Wilds yet.
Yeah.
I'm also sort of curious about the one where the monster was just attacking one village and none of the other surrounding villages. That sounds kind of interesting.
That's
There's
the first
intrigue.
one. That's the
And
first
it's
one.
fish-
Okay,
That one is
Lonely
pretty
one.
interesting. Yeah.
Fishers.
Fishers.
I like any of the last four, so you know I think there's a lot of overlap with the lycanthrope. So far it seems.
We want to bring alcohol back to good mead.
I like good mead. I love mead of all kinds.
So, I think that's everyone's input. What would you say has got the most gumption so far? I'm hearing a lot of, I think, good mead. I'm hearing a lot of lycanthrope. I'm hearing some split decisions.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I'm kind of open to whatever.
Yeah, I was sort of just tossing out like, oh, this seems interesting to me, but
Tourmaline is
someone has,
nice
like,
for my character specifically, I think.
Of course,
but that's way too selfish to put on. So I like good mead. I like the lycanthrope or the fish monster. All good.
Okay, so we've got lycanthrope, good mead, and mysterious fish monster. So Junie,
Bremen.
And what?
And Bremen.
And Bremen.
Bremen was the one with the fish monster.
Yeah. That's why I said that. So you got the fish you got Bremen, you got good mead, and then you've got Targos, I think, are there. So we'll go down the list. Junie, of those three, which one is the most appealing? The Bremen, right? The fish monster?
Fish monster.
Okay. Lawman, of those three, which one sounds appealing to you?
Which three? Sorry.
It's so lycanthrope, good mead, or the fish monster.
I go for fish.
That's 2 for fish.
Ooh.
Tom?
Let me look at the lycanthrope again, just because I'm trying to see which one would be best, like that my character would want to go for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fish. Honestly.
Okay.
Fish it.
It sounds like we're doing fish. We're starting at the beginning.
In a democratic vote, we've got fish.
We've got fish.
Unless, actually, do we know the the location of these towns? Because one town leading to another could be another play, like where we do, two good ones.
Yeah, but that just overcomplicates it more.
Yeah,
you know?
I think for this, it's better that you don't know the towns, because this would just be like you guys are like here for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's my thought on that. So do you still want fish? Lawman, or do you want to vote for something else?
Yeah, fish.
Okay, then we will be starting in Bremen. Welcome to Bremen. Population 150. The leader is a lawful good shield dwarf by the name of Speaker Dorbulgruff Shalescar. There is a militia. Their heraldry is a gold circle on a white field with a horizontal blue band extending to the left under the circle. A flare, and then it's just, I can actually show you this. It's like a fucking homework assignment for this to describe this. Their sacrifice to Auril is warmth. So this is a town that
There it is.
will spend their evening snuffing out everything to Auril.
Cuddle up.
Yep. So you are in a cuddle up town. Yep.
Win in the end.
And
It's all right, boys. I'm fluffy.
I call the furbolg.
And,
or just clinging to the furbolg.
I am also happy to report that this is a very friendly town, the friendliest of towns.
Ooh.
Out of 3 stars, this is a 3-star friendly town.
Oh shit, dude!
This is a 2-star comfort town, but a 1-star services town. So there's not really going to be a lot of services here that are going to.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So for friendliness, the residents of this town is going to be helpful, friendly, by and large. For services, you're going to have trouble getting any sort of service in this town. So, repairs.
No bars.
Or, exactly, yeah. Or
everything in this town is an import.
Or trying to buy anything or anything like that. Yeah, it's completely shut down on that. And then for comfort, you're going to find that this town's probably going to have a small tavern and an inn. The rooms are going to be a little drafty, but at least you're going to have a roof over your head. So, yeah, it's going to be okay. So that is where we will begin our adventure. Is everyone good to start next Wednesday with session 1?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
All right, then that is what we will do. Guys, thank you so much. No fan art, no bingo today. And also, we've been very over, so thank you so much for your patience. I will see you all next week. And before next week, go ahead and do your shopping. We'll combine all your gold together. I'll make sure I copy and paste all your information tomorrow. And I will see you guys then, okay?
Guys, all right.
Yay.
Excellent.
Bye, Brett.
See you
Thank
guys
very much
later.
for having me again.
Thank you.
I'm so
Bye-bye.
excited. Yippee!
I'm excited too. Love it.
Bye.